Alright, testing. Testing. Trying to figure out what the voice configuration is. Things have changed in my layout since the last stream, so I always gotta make sure. Alright, testing. Okay. Testing. That sounds fine. Okay. It sounds like it's only my headset that's picking things up. You never fucking know. Last time when I did Baldur's Gate, I think it was then, or either Needy Stream or Overlord, that I got a new mouse, and for some reason that took priority over the fucking headset. I don't know why. It's so stupid. It doesn't make any sense. This is why I gotta make sure, especially when you're a streamer with not that much of a following. You can't trust uh the absent viewers in the chat to notice these things. You gotta pick it up on yourself. And now it sounds fine. Actually, with everything. I'm gonna real quick going to switch to full game so I can make sure that the music is also fine, but it doesn't sound like the music is that disruptive actually, so. Like the music is a bit too quiet for me to judge, so I kinda wanna make sure. Actually, wait, there's no options button on the main menu. There's no options menu button on the main menu. Oh no, I can't edit the music. Actually, no, this is a RenP game. It's gotta be in there. Great job. The indie games always get off to a great start. That's how it is. But no, that would be mean. I think I'll adjust my PNG2 for a bit, which is a bit higher up there. I'm hoping that's good placement for this game. It's a VN and stuff, so you know, gotta account for where things are best laid out. You know what I mean? But hold on, I'm still configuring things. Okay, I guess I'll explain the whole thing here. I did stream Baldur's Gate last time, and yeah, I still do want to try keeping going eventually, but I ended up being a bit busy, and it didn't hook me super much, so I wasn't in a rush. So I was kind of just like meandering around doing IRL stuff, because I had things to do over the new year and recently, so I didn't really have a lot of time to afford to spend to streaming, especially when I wasn't that dedicated to the game I wanted to do. But then this thing popped up. The backstory here is that I've been a fan of this creator's work for a while. I've known him at some point, and it was at the kind of thing where you know someone on a server, and you're in that specific kind of community where you're one of the people they ask for like playtesting. I wouldn't say it's not like a hardcore oomph thing. It's like just there's an association there, and I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking describe my fucking online relationships, but I got my gatekeep into these games, and shit's good for an indie game. I'm just gonna say it. There's a reason I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stream this one, because the last one was amazing. Like I played. This is the fourth game the creator has done, Themis, and I did a late playtest of the second, and I think it was also pretty late the third, but you know, when the assets weren't even complete. But God, it was so good. I would recommend it more. But I would go on a ramble. But obviously, it's a type of indie quality that you're going to have to set some expectations for. But the writing itself, the plot work, these are writers that know their stuff, or writer, I guess. I think it's mostly the singular guy here, Themis. But like when I knew this game was coming, that there was some type of that the next game also was like that it was probably like Danganronpa inspired, but the sudden drop of, oh, okay, it's finally coming out, and also there's a demo happening, so I'm like, oh, now? And I know that the game is supposedly it's gonna take another 2 months to come out, but that's still relatively soon. I don't mind playing the demo that early, so to say. Which is all to say that, yeah, I'm excited to try this out. Again, good visual novel series, and it's a new one. And I want to try doing it with my little tiny audience. The fact that there is someone out there streaming this game is gonna help a bit for them, I have to assume. Please, please. Because I want to see what these people can do with a bigger team and a higher budget, honestly. So yeah, God, I don't even know much about this game to start with. Because I didn't playtest this one or anything. I don't know anything going in. And I'm happy with that, because then I get to do something like this. I get to stream it. A blind, too, and a visual novel, because I enjoyed so much doing 100 line and shoot in order specifically for the kind of the my own pace type of deal, and improving and making up bullshit as I go along. Because you know how it is so much fun to just go ham on it all. And that is what I will be doing here. Probably. I don't want to diss too much on indie writing or anything. It's just like, yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen. Yeah, unfortunately no option screen to start, but I'll edit things as we go on. I've been told the demo is actually quite lengthy, like 7 hours or so. So this could go for 2 streams too. But yeah, the prologue, what was it? The frog who wished to be king? I hope that was not too loud compared to my voice, that bit there. Okay, let's start the game. This is the first dialogue. The first dialogue box of the game. This is gonna be a long one, because I don't think this is gonna be as long, but the last game was literally 80 hours, so it could be a journey. Stag Bluff's heat is set to sap the energy of most. Not me. Oh, we got a badass over here. Standing here, the sun beating down on me, I feel energized.
God, it's so fucking hot. I can't stand it.
Hold on, I'm gonna read back the difference in the volume on my own stream. Give me a sec. Because there's voice lines. I want to make sure it's good quality. Oh! That sounds like a good enough quality. Maybe lower the music a tiny bit. No, that's just my own headphones. What am I saying? Okay, that sounds great. So, Benzera. What the fuck kind of name is that? Benzera. Clearly, not everybody shared the sentiments.
Are you going to say something? Or are you going to keep giving me that dead-eyed stare?
Dead-eyed stare. I felt no immediate urge to answer the question. There was no need. Instead, I took my time as I took out a little cigarette. A sin, I'm aware, but far from my worst. Yeah, this is gonna be the protagonist. This CG is on the Steam page, right? Still, I was genuinely trying to cut back on them. Taking a smoke right now, it was something of an intimidation tactic. At least that's how I was justifying it to myself. In the interim, Mr. Zera said nothing else. I'm surprised he said anything in the first place. Must have been adrenaline, blinding him from obvious facts. I think there's supposed to be a comma, a little bit of a typo there. The game's still in development in that sense. Facts like his hands were tied behind his back. Facts like that we were in the middle of nowhere, alone. Is that a comma? Is it just that hard to read in the font they're using? I think my time enjoying the cigarette before finally addressing Mr. Zera.
Sorry about all this. I have to imagine this is quite uncomfortable for you.
Is this fucking Hiroko? Is this fucking Hiroko? Wait, sorry, that's just the immediate thing that came to mind. Is this literally the Hiroko VA? Hold on fucking shit. No way. There's gonna be credits after this, whatever.
Though I do recall warning that our last meeting wouldn't be as pleasant as this one.
No, it's not quite the same. It's not quite the same.
Really, you should apologize to me for making me drive all the way out here.
Yeah, because it's like, this is kind of an indie pool. It's not going to be actual established VA, surely. Surely.
What are you gonna do to me?
I would say that largely depends on you.
You can't do this. This isn't how you treat somebody. Tying me up, dragging me out here.
Damn.
This is seriously, majorly, completely fucked up.
Yeah, I'm looking at the fucking commas and shit. It's like, is that a comma? I can't tell. Good voice acting, though.
Do you seriously expect me to stay quiet about this?
It has that delivery I like from
Wait until
100
I get
line.
back to
Like,
the
pretty
city.
realistic it feels.
For someone seemingly afraid that I might kill them. You're not exactly pushing me away from the option right now.
Shit!
It was at this moment that Mrs. Zera struggled to get up from his knees. Yeah, maybe like a tiny bit of raspiness, like, because she's got a confidence. That smirk is really, it's kind of cocky, you know? Began trying to put distance between the two of us. It was admirable, though not as much as it was pathetic. I walked over to him and stuck out my leg. He collapsed to the floor.
Come on, Benny. You had to know that if I were interested in killing you, that little display wouldn't do anything.
Mr. Zera spat at me. Didn't have nearly the distance to be effective, but the gesture was clear.
Fuck you!
Yeah,
You're
fuck you too.
a fucking monster.
Bitch, please, I'm not a
A
monster. I'm a
monster?
woman in a suit.
How mythical. Should I be flattered?
No.
You're a fucking snake. Fucking rat. Fucking vulture.
I'm beginning to suspect you have no idea what I am.
Of course I know what you are. The whole town knows.
Oh?
You're the Gats's fixer. Screw that. You're their little.
Oh no,
loyal
she's gonna punch you, dude.
bitch.
Don't say that. Don't say it. She's gonna punch you. She's gonna deck you.
It seems you're
Oh.
mistaken.
Oh, she's not gonna deck you. Interesting characterization. She does not deck him for calling her a bitch.
As it happens, and as I believe I mentioned,
Yeah.
I am their lawyer.
She's cool-headed and confident.
Though, I can understand how you might have gotten things mixed up.
Lawyer. Good fucking joke. This look much like a courtroom, lady.
This entire thing is voiced. This was more than the last game had.
I'll admit,
The
this
budget
is
is
outside
definitely
the
going
typical
up.
purview of my job. But what can I say? I like to go above and beyond for my clients.
Spare me the bullshit, why don't you? Save both of us the time.
I nodded, considering the ask. Then I took another puff of the cigarette.
Sure. Seems only fair. Why don't we get to the matter at hand? Although, what is there to say, really? You know why you're here. You must have expected this outcome.
I never thought it'd end up like this.
Really? Then that signals a profound lack of insight.
Damn.
Though, I do have to give you some credit, Benny. Seeing through the annual Sunset Festival like that? Not bad. Not bad at
I sure
all.
do hope they explain this and it doesn't just end up being like a llama incident.
And here I thought the arrangement I set up was pretty slick. But not slick enough. Eh?
You can't get away with this. You won't get away
Seeing
with this.
through the annual Sunset Festival.
People will figure it out, and that'll be the end of Nest Egg and your whole criminal enterprise.
Guess that's the big corporation in this
Okay,
game.
let's dial it down. Yeah? Criminal enterprise. Jeez. Big fan of the dramatics. Eh, Benny?
If the shoe fits.
I'm not sure some light tax evasion qualifies as a criminal enterprise.
I mean, that is how they got Al Capone. I think that's a very big fat sign of more criminal stuff going on.
Honestly, find me a company that doesn't engage in some level of tax evasion. If anything, Nest Egg should be congratulated for keeping their laundering local. Give back to the community, yeah?
Tax evasion? Fuck that. I discovered full-on embezzlement.
Ah, that's what this is about.
Really? You're going to quibble over details like that?
It's a difference.
Sure, but not one of kind. Fine. Let's call it embezzlement. Still, the amount's a pittance compared to what Nest Egg rakes in. All this amounts to is a simple cautionary measure.
Cautionary measure?
Mrs. Gatz simply would like access to some clean funds in a private account, in case things were ever to turn south.
I think
It's
that's called
actually quite a
embezzlement,
thoughtful
yeah.
measure. Shows an ability to think ahead. A skill you seem to
But I get the
severely
point.
lack.
All
Fuck
goes back to that.
It's a getaway fund for when justice inevitably catches up with her and your whole gang.
Benny, you really don't get to play the moral high road card here. The moment that you try to blackmail the person you're criticizing, you've sort of forfeited that option.
Oh.
Need I remind you of how exactly you stumbled across this information?
Okay, so she just pulls him out and is calling. Okay, I see what she's calling him an idiot. It's like, dude, who the fuck do you think you
I
are?
didn't commit any crime.
No, because you saw the opportunity to commit a bigger one. I get times are tough. Going on a week-long bender to Roble, trying to win it big at the casinos. It's an appealing, if foolish, option.
I still don't know if there's an actual difference between the dots and the commas. I think there's a tiny spike at the bottom, but it's hardly noticeable. Sorry, he's bothering me, but I'll get used to it.
You could have talked to us. We'd be more than happy to try and work something out. And it certainly would have been a more noble option than stealing from work or blackmailing your employer.
Shut him up quick. Oh, it's gone. The voice acting's gone. So what happens now? I took another puff. Not much, Benny. I'm really only here for your benefit. Mrs. Sarah chuckled. Oh, really? How do you figure? Well, you're the one with some crazy ideas. For instance, the notion you could go public with any of this? I can't imagine that playing well. After all, as you mentioned, you'll be going against the Gats. Their family helped build Stag Bluff. Typo. Have been trusted pillars of the community for generations. The governor is the Gats, in case you forgot, and his sister-in-law is the daughter of the CEO of Azalea. His sister-in-law is the daughter of okay. Can't imagine this is a fight you'd win, especially given your last and stellar past. Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, Penny, did you think we would find out about your criminal tendencies? Let's not pretend like this latest stunt is your first tango outside the law. I don't have the slightest idea what you're implying, so why don't you spit it out? Look, I can't see your soul, Benny. Type out. I can see your computer, and there's several illegal files downloaded onto it. That can't be. Did you frame me? That sort of claim would be entirely speculative. Fuck you! I don't have a single thing to do with whatever you planted on my computer. I'm afraid we have nest egg server logs from the past year, which would beg to differ. You can only bluster weekly. Fuck, that's corrupted as hell. Shame you made us go through all this trouble. I would have thought his position was self-evident. Suppose they're always the thick ones. A type dumb enough to try blackmailing a Gats is the type that needs a simple lesson demonstrated in a dramatic manner as this. What are you gonna do to me now? No smoke. Benny, buddy, what do you think? I'm no sadist. I don't get joy out of dragging you to the middle of nowhere. Well, I'd rather find it a real pain in the ass. I just wanted to help us get on the same page. Benny, do you like your life? Huh? I figured you, right? You have a good thing going here in Stag Bluff. A nice place, friends, family. Your job at Nest Egg's pretty sweet. Solid pay, killer benefits. I mean, dental, vacation, sick days, the works. You were doing just fine before you got this blackmail idea in your head, weren't you? I was. Okay. Then congratulations. Your life's gonna be fine. Really? Yep. There isn't gonna be any blowback from this. No criminal charges, no broken legs. Hell, they're even letting you keep your job. Matter of fact, thanks to the complete generosity of our boss, she wants to help you out with a plan to tackle these debts you racked up during your booze field trip to Roble. Seems wild to me, but I guess the cleverness to find the scheme and the proactiveness to attempt blackmail is a sort of can-do spirit that Mrs. Gats admires. The only thing you need to do is the easiest thing of all. Nothing. Great deal, right? Right. Yeah. So? Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I won't say anything. Won't do anything. I don't know what I was thinking, really. I must have been out of my mind. Promise, I'll put the whole thing. Hold on. Gotta do it. There we go. I want to close the window. Put the whole thing to bed. I don't know anything about this Sunset Festival. I hold no ill will to anyone in the family. Just let me be fine. Then I took a final smoke before throwing the cigarette to the ground and stomping it out. Aw, Benny. That's all I got to say. Again, walking toward him. Not quite, I'm afraid. What? I thought you said you weren't going to do anything to me. Oh, I'm not. Just want to collect one quick bit of insurance before we leave. In case you forget about our little lesson today. Figured it might come in handy. Hold down Mr. Zero's phone and dial the number. You're about to call our associate. And our associate is not going to answer. So then, you're going to leave this message as a voicemail. And I pulled out my phone with the script written up. Now, Benny, I know you're an actor at heart, but please, no improv. Stick to the lines as written. And make it convincing, you know? I understand. Good. Now, let's get started. the phone to Mrs. Zero said, I think this is such an interesting protagonist to have in the spot of like what's going to be a criminal investigator. Because that's what it is. This is supposed to be some type of Danganronpa deal. We're going to be solving murders throughout the game. Janet is literally just a criminal. She's a fucking criminal who she thinks these things through too. Like she knows how to cover shit up. I think that's gonna be an interesting perspective to have. At that moment, he lunges out, trying to bite my hand. I swiftly moved it out of the way before flicking his forehead. Ow! Seriously? Sorry. Ring. Sound effect is a bit low, but click. Hey, this is Benjamin Zera. I was just calling to thank you for this year's work at the Sunset Festival. Not many vendors will be willing to facilitate those sorts of off-book transactions, and my boss was very pleased with your work. We decided that it's fitting that you receive an extra bonus for your discretion and your continued support. Hope that this understanding can continue for many more Sunset Festivals to come. Click. And that should be good. You're roping me in. That's putting it a little strong. We're just making sure that it's in our mutual interest to keep Lil in this messy embezzlement business. After all, if it came out, I don't think that recording would look too good in court. What do you say? You're a fucking sociopath! A little harsh, no? I will admit I'm not too happy that things have come to this. Honestly, I prefer riding pants to this whole unpleasantness. You tried to blackmail my bosses, Benny. You threw the first stone. I don't know what you expected. Tried to de-escalate, you weren't willing. I'd rather not be here. Alas, part of the job. Fuck you. You're scum, through and through. Garbage just left on the side of the street. Always have been. At least now I'm not the only one on my knees. Ha! Sure, you spent plenty of time with them before, you psychotic bitch. Whoa, hold on now. Is that a sexual innuendo? Hold on now, buddy. I can excuse embezzlement and threatening to kill you and stuff, but that kind of joke is too far, bud. You deserve the Gats family, a dog for a bunch of animals. I can't decide which one's worse. A snivelly runt of a husband, the blood-sucking harpy of a wife, a deckbeat drunk of an uncle, those fucking brat kids. Actually, the whole city would be better if the lot of them got lost in a mine shaft. I calmly walked out to Mr. Zera. Then I calmly kicked him in the face. As the man got back on his feet and knees, I noticed his lip had begun to bleed. That was uncalled for, and yet I can't seem to apologize. You bitch! I'll go. Let me stop you right there. I'm aware that given these circumstances, you've probably developed something of a grudge. I'm willing to let go. You'd let a lot go, but even I have lines. Fortunately, as you spew those bad lies, you managed to cross mine. Say what you will about me, but the Gats family is comprised of lovely and thoughtful people who have far more moral character than a weasel such as yourself. Mr. Gats has helped build Stagbluff up to be as vibrant and prosperous as it has ever been, just like the generations before him. Nesteg not only brought commerce and infrastructure to this shithole, but they are helping develop and produce affordable medicine for the entire world. It would not be an exaggeration to say that Mrs. Gats and her dedication to keeping prices low and quality high have saved more lives than potentially any other person in Almalric. They are wonderful people. If you talk shit about them again, I'll drag your ass back out here, and this time it won't be part of the job. Are you understood? Yes, ma'am. Completely, ma'am. I sighed and looked up at the sky. Okay, stand up. Get back in the car. Drive back to the city. Interesting direction to take that, because the way she talks about them, because the other games have had corrupt families before, you know. That's kind of the part of it. We know how rich people are, but the fact that does she actually have a high opinion of them? I wonder what that means for, like, her relationship with them and their place in, like, this story and whatever lore we're gonna uncover. Mr. Zera didn't say anything else. Just wordlessly obeyed. Jeez, might have went a bit overboard there. Still haven't completely kicked that temper, it would seem. Anyways, this is as good an opportunity as ever to report back in. Pulled out my phone and called Mrs. Gats.
Ah, Janette. Lovely to hear from you.
It's handled.
I assume you're referring to the business with Mr. Zera.
Correct. He shouldn't be a problem going further.
Oh, gosh. I hope you didn't take things too far.
I handled the situation. Everything's fine.
I heard a sigh.
Really? You didn't need to make a big deal out of this. I just wanted things resolved peacefully.
And they have been.
And Mr. Zera is okay?
He'll be fine.
The future tense is not encouraging, Janette.
Look, he's some rat-fuck loser who tried to extort you. Respectfully, ma'am. I'm not sure why you're worried about him.
He was reasonably upset, and he acted rashly, in his self-interest. I can't blame him for that. Nor should you.
Regardless, he needed to be stopped. And he has been.
I know. And I'm thankful, Janette. I really am. I just wish... I don't know. I wish you would take things a bit easier.
You don't pay me to take things easy. You pay me to fix problems and keep things running smoothly.
I'm saying this as a friend.
Noted, ma'am.
I heard another sigh.
Well, I'm sure you did what you thought was right, and I trust you, so... good work.
Thank you, ma'am.
Moving on, you're aware the first sneak peek event for the Magic Circle is later today, yes?
Of course, ma'am.
And you saw my message about taking over as lead of the group?
Of course, ma'am. I'm prepared to fulfill that role.
I really am sorry, by the way. I get this isn't exactly your wheelhouse. We were supposed to have the lead dev give the tour, but he's currently MIA.
How unprofessional.
I'm sure it's a sudden sickness or something. He's very energetic about the project. I'm sure he'd be here if he could. Anyways, I just figured we're on such short notice. If you didn't have anything else to do...
It's okay, ma'am. I'm perfectly capable of stepping in.
You're just the person I trust to make sure things run smoothly.
Thank you, ma'am.
As for the tour, really, don't stress about it. Campbell's been set up to do a lot of the talking and the monitoring. That's still set up. And you really don't need to worry too much about Mrs. Gage. Between you and me, we've already gotten most of the value that we're going to get from Goldbrick Co. It really doesn't matter too much. Still, since they're partnered with us on this endeavor and all, try and leave a good impression, yeah?
Of course,
Interesting.
ma'am. I'll make sure she gets the full Magic Circle
A
experience.
lot of just random lore stuff being dropped.
Excellent. Do you have any questions I could answer real quick?
A lot of setup.
I think I know what I need to know.
Well, anything you want to
Is
know?
this set up for questions? Can I ask? Nope. We're just gonna be following Janet's thoughts. Didn't feel comfortable offering my opinion freely. When prompted, there was one question I had about the event.
I looked at the list for who'll be at the event. If I'm honest, ma'am, I do question why we're letting some of these people check the hotel out.
There are a lot of quirky characters. Some might even say they're ultimates at things. No. No, we're not gonna do that. These are a bunch of wacky, diverse characters you hired to go to this hotel that we're not gonna be trapped in or whatever.
Right. I see your point. It's a little unintuitive.
Do we really need the local comedic relief guy?
Still, my husband pointed out the power of community, and I think he's quite right.
One of them is just Nakito Komeda with a mustache.
Stag Bluff is one of the smallest cities in Amalric. People know each other. People talk. And people have been talking about how they're not the biggest fans of the tourists the Magic Circle is going to attract.
Does it have to be a city? It could just be a town.
Even though tourism
I
is
thought
a
it was
vast
gonna be a
asset to our
town,
local
based on the
economy.
game description.
How idiotic.
Tourism is not without its drawbacks, and if I'm being honest, I get the sense that there is a growing sentiment against how I've been using Nest Egg to grow Stag Bluff.
Small-minded sheep. Have they no ambition?
Hey, no, I get it. Change is scary, as is growth. There is comfort in a small town, in a tight-knit community. It's nice. It's warm. I don't blame anyone who is nervous that things might change.
Themes. Gah, no, get the themes out of my head. I don't want to change. I want to be the same forever.
I just think, gosh, Stag Bluff is such a beautiful and impressive community. And it can be so much more. I'm so grateful for the Gatses and what they've done for me. I'm just trying to pay it back, in my own way.
You're too good for this city, ma'am.
I just do what I can. I think sooner or later, people will come around and see that growth is a good thing. But it'll take time. Hence, this little sneak peek event. The people of Stag Bluff need to see that the Magic Circle isn't just some hotel for out-of-towners, that it is a revolutionary foundation for state-of-the-art entertainment experiences. Once open, it can be a fantastic spot for locals to hang out and enjoy. If they realized how good this actually is for the city, I think that sentiment would start to turn around. So, we let a couple key members of the community get an early taste of what the magic circle is like, so they can spread the good word.
Brilliant idea, ma'am.
Full credit goes to my husband, unfortunately. Anyways, the main point is, all you need to do is make sure people are having a good time.
Just be a good host. Just be a good host. Make sure everyone's happy and that no matter what happens, that everyone's calm and not panicking. No one's murdering.
Campbell will do the bulk of the work on that front. Just, help keep the tension light. The vibes good.
Yeah, the vibes will be good.
Understood, ma'am.
Wouldn't exactly classify keeping the vibes good as a core strength of mine, but I make it work.
Oh, also, could you keep an eye on Nikky and Kerry?
Of course, ma'am.
I'm a bit worried about them. I feel like they've both been kind of off recently. I mean,
they're turning into
It's hard to
quirky
put my
characters
finger
in a
on it
visual novel.
exactly. But Kerry's just been lying around more than usual, and Nikki's been even higher strung. Perhaps I'm imagining it. What do you think? I mean, you probably spend more time around them than I do nowadays. Have you noticed anything?
I really couldn't say, ma'am. Reading the emotions of teenagers isn't exactly my strong suit.
Oh, come on, you're still young. Surely you've not completely lost touch.
I'm not sure I was ever in touch.
Yeah, no.
Fair enough.
I don't get that sense either.
I'm not sure I could say I was either. Anyways, just keep an eye on them, yeah? They should be fine. I know they're bringing a bunch of friends.
Oh no,
and
they're bringing
everything,
friends over!
but still, keep an eye on them for me.
Gotta be very awkward when those friends get caught on that death game.
Of course, ma'am.
Wasn't looking forward to babysitting a bunch of high school seniors, but it would only be a few hours.
Sorry, I know I'm being annoying and weird, I know. Gosh, I must sound like such a mom right now.
Believe me, there are worse things to sound like.
Right, right. I just worry, My babies, they're growing up, and I get scared.
Change. Mrs. Katz, don't change. Don't accept change. It's horrible. Don't do it.
The world is hard and mean, and I can only do so much to protect them from it.
I believe you've done more than enough for them.
Just promise me you'll look out for them, please?
I promise, ma'am.
Good. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. I've just been too in my head recently. Okay, I won't hold you up any longer. Good luck at the sneak peek event.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll make sure it is handled properly.
Honestly, make sure nobody dies and we can call it a success. And, have some fun in there. You never take it easy. The Magic Circle is a truly wonderful place, Janette. Only place in the world you can live out storybook fantasies.
Oh,
Take
nice.
advantage. Have an adventure. Live a little, Enjoy life. You only get one.
I'll make
How
sure
cryptic.
everything is
Thank you.
handled, ma'am. Good day.
Click. Mrs. Katz got caught up on the strangest things. Oh well. I wasn't exactly excited to be hosting the sneak peek event, but it was a part of my job. Has to be, half the day? How bad could it be? Could you imagine? That'd be crazy. Oh, I guess these are the kids. Yeah, they're twins. Cute designs. Aww. God, what do I even call it? What do I even do for them? I don't know. I'll have to evolve something. This is gonna be a large cast, so... do we really have to do this? Patience, Jan. Patience. I'm sorry, what exactly is the issue here? No issue. I'm just asking a question. Do we have to be here at this corporate marketing bullshit meeting? Genuine question. If we have to be here, we have to be here. But wandering around some place isn't my idea of a fun afternoon. Took a few measured breaths to make sure I responded appropriately. Nikky, I think you might be underselling the Magic Circle. There's a lot of cool features here, and you haven't even gotten a look at the place. I think that this could be a lot of fun. Seriously? Yeah, seriously. A lot of very smart and cool people put a lot of work into the hotel, and I think it has paid off. Jesus Christ. No. I don't want to slip into the Valley Girl for like every girl I do. Jesus Christ, Nick. What's with the fascination with sticking rods up your ass? It's an underground hotel with an interactive quest system. How is that not cool as hell to you? Wouldn't you guess this project? Yeah, but now that it's built, it's wild not to enjoy it. So just live a little. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Interesting the way she's got her blouse buttoned up. Not a blouse, the coat. But need to study even more? Cram some knowledge on the 100th read of the textbook that the 99th didn't cover? I'm sorry, I can't tell. Are you asking a rhetorical question? Give your grades, I'm genuinely unclear if the concept of studying helps you learn things is foreign to you or not. Yo, fuck off. I put a hand on Kerry's shoulder before she tried something. We're in public, and while some amount of bickering between twins was fine, if it became physical, it'd be embarrassing. Oh, what? That's over the line? Easy, you two. She started it. God, I was just trying to tell you to chill out. It's gonna be fun. Besides, at least you got to bring a friend. I'm all by my lonesome. I'm sorry, exactly whose fault was that? Whatever. Oh, did your father give you both two invitations to bring your classmates? What happened? What happened is that Kerry's a fucking degenerate. Look, I don't know what to tell you. Victor's a fucking cheat. His hand overtook mine on the river 3 times in a row. That doesn't naturally happen. What? Huh? Night dipshit of a sister here got salty and decided to bet an invitation to the magic circle. And then, riding that losing streak as far as it could take her, she decided to triple down. Had to give one of my invitations to cover for her. Good thing Nick here only had one friend anyways. Am I losing my hearing? Why are you talking shit after I bailed your ass out? So what, are Kerry's gambling buddies coming here? Not my buddies. And no, Victor apparently sold the tickets. Got to hand it to him. He knows how to make a buck. Maybe I should just make them, like, posh assholes. I cannot do that for that type of shirt, too. He's like... He looks like an asshole. I'm sorry. I know that's the point, but... He knows how to make a buck. Still annoying. You don't have to actually let those invitations stand. If you have the final say on who gets to enter the magic circle early. And if Victor made any trouble, you could simply tell me. No thanks. Been down that path. Saw how that works out. Besides, we cannot simply welch on a deal like that. It would be a disservice to our family's honor. Oh no, not our oh so precious family honor. If I besmirched the good Gat's name, I'd be so distraught that I have no choice but to jump from a window with a rope tied to my neck. How specific. Kerry, lighten up. That sort of talk isn't appropriate. Anyways, you've been going to the suicide well too often. It's becoming played out. Besides, your brother's is entirely correct. Oh, ain't that a fucking change of pace? Don't get mad that you suck so much. Anyways, we even ended up with those invitations. Pretty sure it was Gwen, Augusta, and Aksel. Oh. Seriously, those 3. Jesus Christ, you fucked up. Guess why I don't thank you for shit. You always hold it over my head. I'm sorry, I don't remember you thanking me in the first place. I take it that you 2 dislike these 3. Yeah, you could put it that way. Augusta's mostly fine, right? No, she's fucking not. She's a little eccentric. Who cares? That's what it things to be. I think she can be fun. You clearly did not take enough classes with her. I swear to God, if she interrupted the teacher one more time, I was going to break something. Sad somebody was stealing your spotlight. What about Gwen? I need to we're on good terms with her. Call seeing her around the house a fair amount. Oh God, you're gonna puke. What happened? It was rare for neither of the twins to have something to say. I take it y'all had a falling out. That's one way to put it. Shut it. And look, now I have a good reason not to want to be here. Snow and I can just chill somewhere else, okay? Snow? Deep breath. I wonder what the theming for the names here is. I know there usually is. There's like, they did gods once and also like psychologists. What is the commonality between Janette, Nikky, Kerry, Gats, Gwen, Augusta, and what was it, Aksel with K and S? Like what? I'm very curious how that turns out. Nikky, you want to be treated like an adult? To be real? Let's be real. Honestly, don't give a shit about whether or not you're having fun or embracing the moment. What I care about is the fact that many important people are here today. I care about the fact that this is an important day in determining whether or not the Magic Circle will succeed, a project that your family has heavily invested in. As members of the Gats family, I would hope that you two can do your part, have a fun time, and make this a smooth experience for everyone. Understood? For a moment, Nikky just stood silently, thinking. Then he nodded. Got it, that makes sense. I'll stay. Seriously? Has that fucking changed your mind? So? Boy, anyone ever tell you you're a real fucking muppet? I recall you mentioning it from time to time. Though I'm still not entirely clear on their reputation. Wait, actually, Muppet. Should I make them British? Should I make them British? I recall you no. I recall you mentioning it from time to time. Though I'm still not entirely clear on the implication. No, I can't do a solid British. It's not coming to me immediately. I don't know. I just think it's lame as hell to be used as, what, real person marketing. Oh, oops, wrong button. My experience is gonna be monetized? Holy shit, you were the one who wanted to have fun here. Yeah, well, that was before Dad wanted you to have fun, and now you don't want to. Who's your child? How about you? Enough. The two went reluctantly silent. I'll attend the sneak peek. You'll enjoy it. End of story. Please, be on your best behavior, okay? I already have enough to deal with. Both 18, you're adults now. I am going to trust you to act as such. Now, if we're done here, I should go check on your mother's business partner. Dude didn't have anything more to say. Well, miraculously, they knew whoever spoke up first would take the bulk of my annoyance. Good enough for me. I left them to their own devices and began walking over to Mrs. Gage. Those two. Constant headaches, the both of them. At times it was hard to believe they were the children of Mr. and Mrs. Gatz. Did they have to be at an 11 at every single moment? Guess I couldn't judge too much. Think about myself at their age. I wasn't born into the Gatz family. What's their excuse? Oh well, bigger as they might, they had the good sense not to cause a scene today of all days. Should be fine to focus on more pertinent guests, for instance. Ah, Mrs. Gage. Huh, interesting outfit. Glad you made it. Mrs. Ire, if I am correct. You are. You were not who I was told would be leading the demo. Seems the schedule, I'm ashamed to say. Still, I'm fully capable of displaying the hard work we've done. Oh, I am sure you are. How's your trip to Stack Bluff? Still a touch jet-lagged, I'm afraid, but it was mostly painless. Though when forced to choose between the current options, I can now see the need for a new hotel. I think this was supposed to be a joke, so I gave a polite chuckle. The hotel looks good so far. Limited sample size, I'm aware. But the presentation of the ground floor is nice at least. Glad to hear it. You should know that this is really just the start. The actual hotel is even more spectacular. I hope you'll be impressed with what we have to show off today. I hope it goes well. Mrs. Gage waved her hand dismissively. You can save the hard pitch. It is tiring for us both. These are the sort of details that fly well with my boss. He's a dreamer, to put it diplomatically. And he heavily bought into that turning fantasies reality sales crap he spun. He would care about the fine details. However, he sent me. So you're concerned with my opinion. And my opinion is that the exact contents of this hotel are, to be frank, broadly unimportant so long as the basic promise is fulfilled. Oops, sorry. Oh. I don't know how to follow up on that. If you ask me, the precise quality of the experience pales in importance when compared to more practical matters. Practical matters such as the positioning of this sort of luxury hotel experience in a city such as Stack Bluff, or the marketing for the project. These factors were determined quite some time ago and assessed as thoroughly adequate. That was what will make this succeed. Today she's just checking what might make us fail. I think I can do a unique enough voice for it just with her attitude. Very no-nonsense businesswoman. To that extent, I think this will go well, insofar as I doubt a partner of Goldbrick would be so incompetent as to fail to deliver minimum requirements. Or in lieu of that, report said failure. Is Goldbrick like a banking company? That feels very on the nose, it's just kind of my assumption. Also, Glenda Gage. That has to be a play on something. The names are based on something. I know they have to be. I see. Nonetheless, I still hope you enjoy your visit. I mean, you came all this way after all, and you're here. Genuinely, the Magic Circle is quite fun. Since your boss sent you out to check it out, why not take advantage? Enjoy yourself. Doubtful. This is a business trip after all. And I am loath to mix business and pleasure. Oh. If that is all, I believe everybody has gathered, and it has reached the start time. You can begin the demonstration. Of course. With that, I walked away. Yeesh. Not that I took work seriously. Well, I could appreciate the bluntness. Mrs. Gage was pretty clear in her expectations, and I was led to believe we could meet them, so that's nice. In that case, perhaps it would be more fruitful to focus on getting the local community members on board, as Mrs. Gatz mentioned. Although, given those present, perhaps it would be better if I was less involved. Either way, Mrs. Gage was right. Everybody's gathered. Time to start. Walk to the front of the room near the elevator. Attention, everybody! The sneak peek event for the Magic Circle is about to begin. If you could, please gather around. I have a few words before we enter. It was a small room, and there weren't that many presents, so the group formed fairly quickly. These are all the designs. Interesting. Does she have, like, the cat expression? The pigtail girl in the middle? There's a farmer boy over there, too. There's a nerd. This guy with the glasses is probably Nikki's friend, I assume. A lot of cool designs. I like that. That's always kind of the thing that people say about Danganronpa. Oh, they should make one with more age diversity. But like, yeah, just make a new series, and I think this one is definitely aiming for that. This fucking guy, the fucking red nose, definitely comedic relief, surely. Or maybe he's super serious. Maybe I'm being judgmental. We got a straight up cowboy too. I'm assuming the lady here is wealthy based on their outfit choice. Who are the friends? I'm assuming this is one of the friends too, farmer guy. There's also Gwen and Augusta. I think this is Gwen from... There was like one of the screenshots had her, and I think her name was Gwen or something. I just don't know who Augusta is then. I think this would then be Aksel, I'm guessing. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. Interesting cast. I want to meet them. Public speaking is not my forte. Well, the hell's the lead dev not here? After this, I'm gonna do some recon on him, for my personal satisfaction, if nothing else. Whatever, I was entrusted the task of leading the group. I do just that. Hey, hi. Glad to see everybody is present. That is good to know. I am pleased to welcome you all to Magic Circle's sneak peek opening. Very exciting. Very cool. Thumbs up. It's awesome. My name is Janette Ire. I work for Nest Egg, which has co-developed this project alongside Goldbrick. Again, to Mrs. Gage, who couldn't seem to care less. I gotta keep this short. Try not to be too stuffy, because today is going to be about fun. Oh, she does have the little cat smirk. Aw, cute. The Magic Circle is a truly one-of-a-kind, immersive, interactable experience. It's a hotel unlike anything else in the entire country. A lot of work has been put into handcrafting the adventure zones you're about to experience. Talk with many of the creationologists. They're fantastic people. The Magic Circle is a wondrous place, and you're all here to have a wondrous time. Sorry, I got a bit distracted. Woo! Yeah! Oh no, that's Snow. The farmer is Snow. I wouldn't expect it, but I guess he is kind of wintry. He's got blue flowers on his hair. You'd expect farmers to be more green. Let's go! Magic Circle! Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna go with the basic fucking farmer southern accent there. Snow tried to get a round of applause going, but nobody joined in, so his enthusiasm petered out fairly quickly. Ineffective, but bless him for trying. It's definitely better than Nikki's last friend. So, cards on the table. You may be aware, but I was not supposed to be your guide today. For the sake of full disclosure, I should mention that our planned speaker was unable to meet us today. Still, we'll have to make do. Luckily, part of the charm of the Magic Circle is that it speaks for itself. Literally. Then we'll get to that. Now then, what is the Magic Circle? I suspect most of you are already aware, but might as well go over what you'll be experiencing. Magic Circle is a state-of-the-art hotel that incorporates multiple adventure zones. It's designed to facilitate childlike awe and incredible stories. Wow. When you're at the Magic Circle, you'll be surrounded by majesty. And that is true in a very real sense, considering that the Magic Circle is the very first underground hotel. That's right, the whole building has been constructed underground. It was certainly a feat of engineering to pull that off, but due to the innovation, our creationologists have complete freedom and the space necessary to develop their projects. That's the fat guy. Why did I jump the fat guy? I'm sorry. He's the sideburns guy. I should call him the sideburns guy.
So was that excuse for why there's been a hellish racket coming from this side of town for the past few months? Cause let me tell you, I wouldn't have minded the hotel's bills going up, like normal. If it meant I could get me some more shut-eye.
Okay, people are already coming in. To be expected. Ah, God. I understand the development has not been a painless experience, though. I believe it'd be amiss to not mention that construction would still be quite loud if the Magic Circle was built above ground. As mentioned, this bold take on design has allowed for responsibilities previously out of the question. Still, I understand. On behalf of the entire Magic Circle team, I apologize for any inconvenience caused by developments. I've all had to make sacrifices to get here. I mean, Mr. Fox, I can sympathize. I probably live closer to the construction site than anybody here. I didn't get the best sleep the past few months either. Oh yeah? Joan Hazlitt. What a name. Been having trouble going to sleep recently. I'm guessing that this guy is Aksel then. He looks like a jerk. Why is he grinning like that? Been having trouble going to sleep recently. Joan? I know. Here. This was gonna be a problem when I saw she was invited. Luckily, Reynard cut back in.
Hey, I'm not trying to be a jerk here. I get building things make noise. I'm not dumb. Guess I'm just a bit turned on. Guess just a bit turned around on why the heck you even try building a hotel town. Common sense would tell you that's the wrong direction.
Common sense, huh? Perhaps. The magic circle certainly doesn't fit with what's expected. But you know, I'd say common sense also doesn't say that you should try and establish a city in the depths of the Great Valley. Common sense led the country to widely mock Stag Bluff upon its inception, to question why we try building in a canyon like this. Wouldn't that pose a whole number of logical questions? And it did. It was tough, unorthodox, and had a questionable decision to begin with. But we persisted, and Stag Bluff was founded. Because the people of the city are called by a higher purpose. An adventurous spirit, a determination to forge their own path, a desire to move down. Now I know the magic circle might seem foreign to some of you, but I'd argue it was anything but. It was founded by the people of Stag Bluff, designed by the people of Stag Bluff. The caves were mined and the hotel was built by the people of Stag Bluff. The magic circle carries with it the sense of stubborn adventure that is so central to this town. So yes, it bucks common sense, but so does anything great. Reynard didn't chime in one anymore. And in fact, the crowd seemed fairly interested in what I was saying now. Good, looks like they bought that lot of nonsense. So, sneak peek event. Today, y'all are lucky enough to get a taste of the magic circle. The experience will be largely self-guided, but I'll be around if anybody has any questions, as will Mr. Brock Leiden. I think she is honestly so pretty. I love the highlights. We need more creative designs of black characters like this. It is very cool. The gem to highlight, the rings, the stars in the dress, I think it is. The shawl too. I'm very curious about some of these characters. Experience will be largely self-guided, but I will be around if anybody has any questions. And as well, Mr. Brock Leiden. Is that the foreman in the back, I guess? Buff guy? Yes, over to Brock. Give a curt nod to the group. Mr. Leiden was one of the brave workers who helped construct the magic circle, and he volunteered to swing by and help out with the sneak peek event. Thank you for your time. Brock did not react to this. Well, what to expect at the event? Well, after I finish talking, we'll take this elevator down into the magic circle proper. I'll take everybody to the cafeteria. We'll quickly go over the rules and systems of the hotel from Campbell. Oh, wrong button. After that, it's free reign. For the duration of the sneak peek, your only obligation is to explore the magic circle to your heart's content, see what it has to offer. Now, I should note, for this early access event, we'll only have the first 2 floors to explore. After all, we want to keep some surprises for the official opening. That, and we haven't 100% finished everything on floors 3 and 4. Still, I trust that you'll find more than enough to do with the time provided. Augusta Dupin. Oh no, that's Augusta. Dupin, actually. Wait, Dupin is a name I recognize. That's a detective thing, right? Or no, I'm thinking of a series of unfortunate events. Question. Augusta's hand shot up. She's got little, tooth things sticking out too. Well, they're taking questions right now, but fine. What? Is it true that the only entrance and exit to this confined location is the single elevator that you currently stand before? Yes, what a pointed question. Thank you. A single, very secure and thoroughly tested elevator that people have been using daily for weeks? Yes, that is the way you come in and out of the hotel. So, you deny any other means egress away from prying eyes? No secret passages, escape hatches, perhaps a hidden second elevator? Could I ask the purpose of this question?
Technically, development of one of the adventure zones on the 4th floor is connected to an underground cave system. We have to fully explore it, but theoretically, that might lead to the surface.
Shut up, look at Brock. What the fuck are you stepping in now? Yes, okay, as Mr. Leiden mentioned, perhaps that cave system leads to the surface. I thoroughly assure you that this will not matter. Got it? Acknowledged. Very good. Thank you. Ooh, I have a question. Pick me. Freya. Oh, she's adorable. Again, I cannot stress this point enough. I am not taking questions right now. Hypothetically, and I'm talking like, so not based on a real situation, like very much underline the hypothetical in hypothetically. But hypothetically, will there perhaps be bathroom breaks provided during the tour for those who really need to go? Not a tour, and you can go to the restroom whenever you wish. Why would you say me? I was speaking hypothetically. Who is this girl? Generally you. Oh. Okay, follow-up question. This is also hypothetical. Are these like actual bathrooms? Or more like porta potties? Because porta potties are kinda gross. That is not a hypothetical question, and the magic circle is standard high-class bathrooms like you might find at any hotel. Really? How does that work? Because, like, you're underground. Do you just pump the crap into some cave or something? You would have to ask that to Mr. Leiden. Except, please do not do that. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I reckon I got a question or two. Mind telling me why the hell the likes of Val Johnson got an invitation to this thing? Val Johnson? Oh, hey, rude. Well, I'm not catching strays. What did I do? What did you do? Want me to make a list?
Hey, look, I'm not responsible for who has been invited. If I were, there are a number of people I wouldn't invite to a promotional event. So I don't know, the city's deputy. I took a breath. This might not be the best marketing. Apologies, Mr. Vick, but I am unaware of the precise reasons why each of you was invited. What I do know is that Mr. Johnson is a citizen of Stackbluff, just like the rest of you. This event is for the citizens of Stackbluff. Mr. Johnson has every right to be here. I would ask that you two settle whatever personal hang-ups you have and behave appropriately for the course of the event.
You're calling this a personal hang-up.
Unless my hearing is going early, it sounded to me as though Miss Ire repeatedly mentioned that she is not currently taking questions. How about we all pump the brakes, eh? Heather Prynne. Everyone liked to get started with the event. Sounds more fun than just standing around this lobby. Without the crowd silenced. When Mrs. Prynne spoke, people listened, so thank God she decided to lend a hand. I think Mrs. Prynne has the right idea. On that note, why don't we quit all this chatter and just hop into the fun, yeah? Getting into things. I did enough. I'll let Campbell handle it from here. Turned around, walked into the elevator, and pressed the 1 button. With a moment's hesitation, the rest of the group followed. At first glance, you'd think 16 people in a single elevator would be crowded, but the interior of the elevator was oddly spacious. It was closed, and we began our descent. I had to take a deep few breaths, but made sure nobody else noticed. It was stupid, getting claustrophobic in a place like this. The elevator had been thoroughly tested. Getting nervous was irrational. Still, the idea that we were completely buried in the earth, trapped from the sky, eek. Of course, you couldn't exactly project that idea out. There are already concerns that some people might react negatively to the idea of spending time in a hotel with no windows. So I kept my breathing measured and quiet. Before I knew it, the doors of the elevator opened, which remedied the situation somewhat. Wow, this place looks really cool. Oh, yep, he's Axel Pellius. Axel Pellius. Credit where credit is due. The interior certainly carries an impressive ambiance. Dude, it's a hallway. It's seriously getting hot under the collar for a hallway. Apologies, this is not your hotel. Okay, we're finally inside. First things first, let's head to the cafeteria so we can hear what Campbell has to say. Nipping out of the pub before it became anything else, I led the group to the cafeteria. Luckily, it was a short walk from the elevator. Before I knew it, we were here. Cafeteria, though, you wouldn't guess from the look of it. The theming of the magic circle had already begun. The group entered what looked to be the dining hall of a Gothic castle. There were rows of tables, a giant fireplace, grand banners hanging on the walls. Of course, the scene was slightly anachronistic, given the giant screen in the center wall of the room. Wow, cool!
Huh, this place ain't bad at all.
Hold on a minute, I thought we were supposed to meet with somebody called Campbell. There's somebody here, what gives? Oh, don't worry, I'm here. Ah!
Oh, fuck. Some of the group were surprised as the giant screen turned to life and Campbell started talking. Yeah, we have our mascot, and he's got his own theme, too. Is it he, him? Maybe it's they. Sorry. I should have given some sort of warning. To my surmise, that up there is Campbell. Honestly, I'm just going to let him do the talking.
Why, thank you for the setup, Janette. I'll try my best not to disappoint. You see, my name is Campbell, and I'm the host of the Magic Circle. Your friendly storyteller, butler, administrator, security, and friend, all in one. How convenient am I? I'm so pleased to be with you all today. First day on the job. Gosh, it's exciting.
You couldn't have worked on the visual design some? Make it less overwhelmingly creepy.
Oh, do you not like this face? How about this one?
Or this one.
Is this one to your taste? You got a neat gimmick. I'm sorry, I might be out of the loop here. What exactly is going on here? Campbell, that's me, is the most sophisticated AI language learning models that exist on this very planet. Developed in part by the genius Eliza Lotus. Reference. Developed in part by the genius Eliza Lotus. May all praise her name and know her deeds. I've been integrated into the automated systems of the hotel, here to facilitate wonderful experiences for all your guests. Really, I wonder what technology can do, huh? It can even simulate personalities as vibrant as me. Although when I think about the fact that there's really no meaning behind the words I'm saying right now, and this is my best approximation of displaying a given personality, oh gosh, this is giving me a headache. So like a robot's running this place. How sci-fi. Robot? How demeaning! Those metal morons don't have a lick of the pizzazz or processing power that I contain. My lovely body is built with nothing but the finest materials. All the highest-end GPU chips, yottabytes of storage. So this place is running on AI? Ew. Oh, what's the matter? Too hip for AI. Am I not cool, Gwen? Because that makes me sad. I'll have you know, I can do so many amazing things that a human never could. Putting me in charge allows for the magic circle to be the best version of itself. And has nothing to do with cutting costs, saving jobs? Oh, I wouldn't know anything about that. That sort of boring overhead stuff is my area of expertise. I'm talking really fast right now. Hold on, I need to catch myself, I guess. Go ahead and try to look to me, which I threw up my hands. Look, I'm not an executive calling the shots. All I know is that Campbell is pragmatically the right choice for this project. Technology is really impressive, and he can logistically handle things that a team of human overseers could not. Well, saving those jobs probably didn't hurt. Gosh, those vibes are pretty harsh, y'all. I can't help but feel like we've gone off on the wrong foot. Let's start over. My name is Campbell. It's short for Campbell Amphel Bell L. As the host of this wonderful host, I exist all throughout the magic circle. In some ways, I am the magic circle. I'm here to accommodate your every need. Room preferences, meal preferences, toilet preferences, I've got you. But that's boring. Pedestrian. Real fun comes in the fact that I help give individualized quest lines and interactions throughout all the adventure zones. I'm your one-shot stop for NPCs and a game master, all rolled into one. I've been fine-tuned to deliver the best stories you could imagine, integrating them into the sets. Hell, maybe even integrating them into each other's plot lines. Fancy, huh? But that's boring maintenance stuff. Let's get to the fun part. Rules! Since you're all designed as guests for this event, you'll need to follow them. First things first, there'll be a lot of screens with me on it around the hotel. I'm all around. The important thing is, even if you get really peeved with the dastardly villain I play, please don't damage any of our screens. Also, there are a fair amount of cameras around. Do not damage any of those either. Question? Does that mean there are cameras in our rooms? Well deduced, very good. Hate that. Do not fret. All info is scrambled and encrypted and mixed around real good. My computational system is a complete black box, meaning nobody can intentionally access that footage. Hell, engineers can't know what I'm thinking whether they want to or not. That's true, I don't know in detail of how this sort of technology functioned. Anyways, all guests are assigned a room. Since you are all temporary guests, you all get temporary rooms. Who knows if you'll ever use them, but if you want to try them out, your room is indicated by your tablet. Tablet? Oh, I didn't notice! That table right there, with all those tablets. Those are for you. Well, I'll pick them up. Indeed, there's a tablet to the side with 16 tablets. Indeed, everybody made their way over to pick one up. Not much of a point to have one, but it felt weird to just leave a spare tablet lying on the table, so I grabbed mine. Unfortunately, you are not allowed to keep the tablet after you stay. However, while you're a guest, go nuts! That tablet is all yours. This is security. They're unlocked by default. But you can input a numerical password, or, and this is fun, you can register handprints with a tablet to automatically unlock them. By the way, this syncs to your room, so you only need one password to register hand for both. Convenient. They also function as, you know, tablets. Take pictures of the internet, human things. What did you know? Not a human. But who cares about any of that? The important thing is that these tablets will also help you monitor your reputation progress. Oh, what's that I hear you ask? Glad to explain. In the various adventure zones, completing quests with NPCs voiced by yours truly will increase your reputation, unlocking new stories and possibilities. Really, maybe this is too arrogant to say, but it's quite a sophisticated system. Across all the zones, you may also earn Elixir, which is a type of universal currency. Now this is neat. Elixir can be traded in for all sorts of goodies. If you stop by the bazaar, you can earn prizes with Elixir, so that's fun. May I ask why Elixir? Elixir's not exactly a currency. Why is that what we use to buy things at a bazaar? Oh, do you have a problem with that? Do you want to call it gold or coins? Want to be boring?
Elixir is not exactly a beacon of originality. Hey, Elixir kicks ass, and I want to hear otherwise. Got it? Who had the personality tuning on this thing? I could stand another pass at that. So, what else? Oh, right, for obvious reasons. Do not light any fires down here. Would not end well. Need to point that one out. Pff, you humans are so stupid bunch. Which is very cute until it causes death, at which point it is no longer cute. Well, it's a little cute, but if I admit that to my programmers, they might start prying at my coding. So let's keep that between us, yeah? Feeling to emphasize. It's just a model based off of language data with personality parameters it is trying to replicate. This is the AI's attempt at humor, not real humor. I feel like our definitions of humor differ. I think it's neat. Oh, I think you're neat, Snow. We're off track now. Rules, right? There's no stealing another guest's property, okay? Big no-no. Also like to outlaw filming. Pictures are great. Go nuts with pictures. But if you want to film something, please get my explicit permission. For what reason is filming restricted? 'Cause I said so, you doy. We don't want to spoil details of Adventure Zones. It might infringe on another guest's privacy. And of course, no violence of any kind is allowed. Magic Circle is for creating fantasies, but like the cool fantasies where nobody really gets hurt. If a guest breaks one of our rules, I'll be sure to discreetly notify you when you're alone. You know, to avoid the embarrassment of a public affair. Once notified, please report to the front desk back up on the ground floor. There we can have a nice conversation about what happened and how to move forwards. No pressure, no biggie, just want to talk. However, if you refuse the notification, there will be consequences. 24 hours after the infraction, your designation as guest will be permanently revoked. Cause will force you to the surface. From there, the discussions will be less fun. Messy stuff. Let's try to avoid that sort of drama, okay? And I think that is all. Right, with instructions handled, you all should go out. Have some fun. I'll be there to play with you. Just like that, the screen went blank. There was an awkward pause. Nobody quite knew what to do. Guess that was my cue. Cleared my throat. Okay, well, you all heard the AI. The end has begun, so let's begin. Go on, explore. Repeat from here. Any questions? Just ask. Gamble is all throughout the hotel. With permission given, people began to funnel out of the kitchen to explore the magic circle. Phew. I think that went well enough, at least for the start of the event. Technically speaking, my job was done for a while. But I must have just let the magic circle operate as normal for a few hours. So the main goal was to make things go smoothly. Should look around the place, see how everybody's getting on. Oh. Welcome to the Wonderland Killing. It's all of you, this mighty voice, here to guide you through this magical journey. So the internal pages for the D. Right now, Janette needs to look through the magic circle. Press the M key to pull up the map. Select where you want to go. You can also press the button in the bottom left. While we're talking about the useful buttons, the O key will open up preferences at any time. The L key will let you load your saves. B key will bring up a block of recent dialogue. Your key will tell automatic text scrolling. Clicking on the character will interact with them. Clicking on the button in the bottom right will search the room itself. Right-clicking or pressing escape will usually open up the save menu. However, when a tutorial is open, this will dismiss the tutorial. Try it out now. Okay. Cool! Wowie! This is so awesome. Let's open M and hit the map. Ah, I see. And we got everything labeled that we can do. Well, sure, might as well check on one of the personal rooms. How much thought I walked into one? Look pretty nice. A bit standard in terms of Whoa! Turns out there was somebody else looking in this room. Must have given him a shock. Sorry, did I get the wrong room? I must have misread my tablet. Oh no, I was just checking a random room out. Looks like I went into yours. Oh. I can leave if you want. It's fine, I don't mind. Thank you, I'll make this quick. Dontay was giving weird vibes. But I was here for now, I might as well go along with it. Dontay.
So, what are you doing back here? Aren't you interested in checking out the adventure zones?
Yeah, good question.
I already examined the other rooms. Just, found it enlightening to check on a room like this.
Funny. I've been walking around. Haven't seen you in any of the other adventure zones.
You haven't been walking around though, Janette.
I see. What a confluence of fortunes that is.
Okay, let's put some cards down on the table. Most of the people here, even if it's a tenuous reason, I could at least guess as to why they were invited. Might not agree with all the picks. Freya stands out as an unnecessary addition, but I can get the rationale. I have no fucking clue why Dontay is here. There's basically no utility inviting him. I had to wonder why Mr. Gantz chose to invite him.
Not that I was questioning Mr. Gatz, of course, it's just... I informed the family of Dontay's background. Finding him, despite that, it should be fine. It's a brief preview, and things should be fine. Well, feel free to go and hang with everybody else whenever you're feeling up to it. Oh yes, I certainly intend to. Soon. Cool. Ready to talk to him? So bed, a bedstand, a monitor on the other side of the room. Desk for work, a nice couch, connected bathroom. Main part of the note was the closet, which had a fairly sleek-looking door. It's quite nice. The room, I mean. Honestly, I was slightly surprised that Dontay spoke up without prompt. It is, isn't it? I'd say so. Comparatively, almost certainly. Comparatively? I mean to the upper attic of Miss Prince's place. Not that I'm not entirely grateful to her. It's quite magnanimous for her to let me stay, in exchange for helping me with some fairly pedestrian tasks. Certainly beats living on the streets. On the streets, it said. Typo. Definitely. Let's go to the forest. So I walked into this adventure zone. My body was temporarily confused. Thought I was walking into a room in an underground hotel, not into a magical fantasy forest. Of course, after a few more composed seconds, the illusion faded really quick. Still, the level of disorientation spoke quite well to the construction of this place. It really did feel like walking into some watercolor picture book. That included the walk into the center of the room being a little bit of a trek. Adventure is inconvenient. Still, a clearer walkway would be nice. So on my way in, I could hear some slight movement. It was coming from behind. In an instant... Ow! Sir! Shit acted before looking. Immediately ran over to Nikky, making sure it was fine. Luckily, it seemed as though I held myself back in time. No blood, no bruise. The bigger injury came from falling down, not the smacks to the face. Pfft, smooth moves. Oh, shut up. Sorry. But come on, it's a little funny. Nikky scowled, felt an acid in the pit of my stomach. How could I do that to a Gatz? It was way too impulsive. Sir, I'm so sorry. That was entirely my fault. Nikky began waving his hand dismissively. Psh, whatever. You like barely grazed me. I'm fine. I am sorry. Could I ask why you were sneaking up on me? Could I ask you why you were interrupting my hunt for Wimpledis? Huh? I'll tell you, Wimpledis is a metaphor. Oh, quit overthinking things and help me see about net, will you? Clearly the straightforward approach isn't working out. Oh, the net will? Well, we'd find out. At the very least, those two seem to be taking the Dungeon Zone seriously. While it's here, might as well see how they're doing the hotel.
So, Snow, you having a good time?
Oh, totally, Miss Ire. Again,
Aww.
thank y'all so much for inviting me.
He's a Boy Scout.
Snow, no need to suck up to her. She's just doing her job.
I'm not sucking up. I'm having fun.
Mm-hmm. Dude, you kiss everyone's ass. It's compulsive.
Do you have to pick fights with everyone? Even your own friend?
Hey, I'm just saying.
Let out a sigh. Times I think that Snow's too good for Nikky. I'm glad that those two are friends. It's good for him to have some connection to the peers his age. Especially good to have a positive influence. Hopefully Nikky doesn't drive him away with his antics. By the way, I heard from Nikky that you absolutely killed last week's soccer match. Yeah, but it's still not as good as me. I stared at Nikky. I mean, never mind. Brad. Ah, shucks. Really was no big deal, honest. I'm just glad I picked up the game so fast. My earlier performances left a lot to be desired. That reminds me. The Zombies are playing the Snow Maidens next week. I'm thinking about checking out the match in person. You in? Oh, did you forget? You already asked me. Oh, shit, right. Yeah, it's the same. I'm busy working then. But you're always busy working. What can I say? Farming in the city's tricky and important. My dad needs the extra hand. They should hire assistants, not rely on child labor. Dude, it's really not a big deal. I like helping out. Do you ever think about yourself? Snow shrugged. What about you? Yeah,
Sir,
dude?
once again, I am so sorry.
I'm telling you, I'm fine. Would you quit making such a big deal of this?
Nikky was acting uncharacteristically annoyed. In an instant, I realized my mistake. Right now, I cared more about the embarrassment than the injury. Making a big deal of it was just gonna make things worse. I'll drop it.
Dude, no need to be embarrassed. Feel safe in knowing I don't think any less of you.
Ha ha.
Just feel lucky your sister weren't here. She'd never let it go.
What are you talking about? You'll never let it go.
I will.
Oh, yeah?
If it annoys you, yeah, I'll drop it. I haven't
Aww.
held anything against you like that. At least, I don't think so.
He's too good. For a moment, Nikky just grumbled to himself. Yeah, true. Couldn't have been more reluctant to admit it. So, Nikky, you're enjoying this adventure zone? Duh. This place kicks ass. Finally, embracing your true heritage as a nerd. Yeah, no shit, I do theater to get killer grades. Since when was that in question? But until I go a single game scoring less than you, you can't talk shit. Snow threw his hands up. Fair enough. Didn't realize you were into this sort of thing, Nikky. Yeah, well, I never really had time to enjoy something like this. You sure? I think there's a D&D group at the school. We could join. No thanks. Maybe a nerd, but I have a reputation. You won't catch me dead playing like this in public. I'm a cool nerd. I reckon that's an oxymoron. You're a regular moron. Maybe you're a nerd. Figure someone smart could come with a better retort than that. So Nikky was acting like usual. Good to see. Had to hand it to designers. It was a genuine fantasy forest. Trees, small river, bushes, even a sword stuck in a pedestal by a cave. So what have you two been up to in the Adventure Zone? It's simple. I'm trying to wield the Bertilac. The design is badass, but I can't get it free from the pedestal. I'm betting if I do the stupid princess questline, I'll unlock the stupid princess questline. We're not telling you, this princess lady is shady. Odds are the Demaranth already took her soul when we were dealing with the puppet. What's the plot here? It's funny because this does feel AI generated. I believe them. An AI came up with these stupid fucking names. You're no proof of that. My proof's an understanding of how to tell a decent story. Things are contrived, need some spice. Look about you over that princess killing huntsman, and you to go do that. We're different players. As for me, I'm going to collect those 11 crystal shards and create their protective necklace. I don't want to get all defensive. It's more fun if we're playing on the same team. Good. Help me figure out how to capture Wimplediz. I think I'd help to hear the riddle again. This point I got it memorized. I just enjoy having fun. Yeah. Let's go kitchen. After meeting with Campbell, most people left the kitchen. Notice that most did not include everybody. What are you two doing here? Oh, the showcase is happening right now, yeah? Yes, the ever important showcase. Sort of is why I came. Can't ensure our investment was operating smoothly. I am not interested in running around like some sort of schoolgirl. Apologies, I don't mean to be rude, but I thought the purpose of this whole demonstration was to show you the magic circle in action. But I've already mentioned, the fine details of the magic circle in action are unimportant. There's more value in learning the important base facts of the venue. Luckily, Brock here has been very helpful in getting me up to speed with that sort of information. Shit, I really have to leave my sights off of Mrs. Gage that easily. Should look at Brock. He met my stern, give a brief nod. Good, he knows where his bread is buttered. Oh well, I'm supposed to keep an eye on the sneak peek events, but I can join you two for a bit. There's no need, but if you insist. Honestly, I'd love to leave. It was probably a bad idea. Mrs. Gage may be uninterested in me, but I need her to be very interested in her.
So, Mrs. Gage, what do you like to do for fun?
Mrs. Gage shot me a rather pointed look.
What's this? Are you looking to make small talk during a business meeting?
Mic difference. Oof, yeah, rough. This lady was getting exhausted.
Look, you're the one who isn't taking this time to inspect the hotel. Clearly, you think this whole meeting is a waste of time. Fair enough. If you've got questions for me, ask, but if you're just trying to kill time, that's what I was attempting.
Fair enough.
Mrs. Gage took a moment to look around.
Well, to your question, it certainly isn't in places like this.
Okay, so then, where?
The fact is, I work quite a lot.
Uh-huh. Never would have guessed.
With that in mind, I need to be extremely efficient and precise with my personal time. Fun, as a sole function, certainly can't be the goal. So, the vast majority of personal fun time would probably come as a product of spending time with my daughters.
Oh. You also have children?
I do, yes. 2 girls. They're interested in a horribly expensive collectible card game, so I suppose you could classify that as a hobby of mine.
Card games, nice. Remember when I was a teen? I was vaguely interested in one. You have fun playing?
Are you kidding? God, no. This meta shit has absolutely no sign of it shifting. I mean, the optimal deck is a Sun-Earth Rushdown. Might as well be playing War for all that intellectual rigor required from that matchup. If I have to send one more burn spell phase, I will barf.
Oh, I don't have to play that deck.
Mrs. Gage looked confused. What are you talking about? Of course I do. It is a completely optimal strategy. No other archetype's win rate comes even close.
Are you just playing this game with your daughters, though? Yes. Oh, I see. Maybe I should bother with a small talk. That caught me off guard.
So, I hope Mr. Leiden here has been accommodating.
Oh, certainly. He's been a wonderful resource.
Poor guy. Look, there was him.
Apologies, Mr. Leiden. I know this wasn't exactly what you signed up for.
Whatever. It's fine. I came here to try and do my part. Help out. Not like I was going to run around and enjoy the event.
Well, if you want to, feel free. It certainly couldn't hurt. After all, this place is supposed to be pretty fun. Though I guess you'd know better than me. I take it you have a different perspective.
Yep.
That being?
That being, I don't want to play around. Play make-believe. How's that supposed to be fun? Waste of time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Rather live in the real world. It's the place that actually matters, you know?
My. How practical. Admirable, even.
Yes, there's certainly a sense to it. That's a bit of a sour take, eh?
Brock clearly had no desire to justify himself. So honestly, I could have guessed. Man's been fairly moody for some time now. Hasn't been meeting with coworkers anymore after work. Keeps to himself. Only seen him a handful of times before now, but each time I'd seen him wearing a scowl. I had to wonder why he even bothered volunteering for this. Certainly didn't seem like a scene. Sounds like a lull in the conversation. Mrs. Gage took the opportunity to turn to Brock once again. So, as someone who's had a direct hand in building the magic circle, could you spare a few thoughts? Specifically, what do you truly think of this enterprise? And I'm not asking an employee, I'm asking a long-time resident of Stagcliff. I heard that Mr. Leiden. It was unclear if he noticed. Asking for opinions? More or less. Don't have them. Skis looked over to me and began to smirk. Fret not, Mr. Leiden, you can ignore prying eyes. You're free to speak your truth, and I'd like to hear it. Ah, shit. I am. You weren't spoken at all. I heard my truth. Asking about the magic circle? Oh, I just don't really care. For me, it's a job. Don't think about it much more than that. Not even a very new job for me. Guess it pays better than my previous mining gig, more benefits. So I guess I like it. What a simple response. Brock shrugged. Simple myself, I guess. Not much about Stagcliff in any sense other than a literal one. No, this hotel's around. Well, I hope Gretch can enjoy it when she's a bit older. That's a perk. Beyond that, whatever. Gretch is your daughter, I take it. She is. Think she'd enjoy a place like this? I do. She might be a little nervous at first. She gets jumpy at the dumbest things. But it's been hard for her recently. Think maybe this place could remind her there's magic in the world. If it could, just for a moment, then, in my opinion, this will all be worth it. Mrs. Gage took a moment for nodding, as this satisfied her. Personally, I would have preferred a bit more energy from Brock, but we'll take that response. At the very least, the anecdote about Gretch definitely played. Kitchen was certainly striking. The open atmosphere was nice, I suppose, but the black bricks and ominous fireplace did bring the mood down somewhat. So this might just be a me thing, but my thoughts were then echoed aloud. Isn't that a little gothic for a general gathering area? Maybe. As the main dining area for the entire hotel, it is quite stylized. Indeed, style being the key word. For a gathering area, it is unique, fancy, memorable. You won't find a kitchen like this in any other hotel. Yes, well, if I'm going to a hotel, I would rather eat in a nice hotel. It would certainly be preferable to a castle like this. That could always eat in your room. Wasn't expecting Brock to speak up. Was it pretty nice? More personal? Mrs. Gage nodded. That is true. There are options, which is important. Still, in general, I think such a huge space like this, being constructed entirely underground, isn't already pretty cool. I mean, still a place like this, that in itself is a perk, don't you think? Why do I try? Let's go to the shop now. Time to head into the bazaar. A lot of theming for a glorified gift shop, but it certainly paid off. Walking past the bazaar's colorful stalls, the transportation to another time and country was fairly solid. Whoopee, we're alone. Fortunately, I was not. Ah, Janette! I guess that's right. Aha, you're aware of my first name. What an honor! Due diligence is all. Yes, and you are quite wise to be diligent towards one such as I. So, Pawn of the Gods, might I inquire why this hotel is entirely underground? I'm getting a more prissy, haughty attitude from her. I'm still gonna be adjusting voices and stuff as I get to these introductions, so, you know. A rather conspicuous design decision. I'm sure you'd agree. A unique decision maybe, but it has benefits. Constructing underground allowed for a fairly flexible space requirements, letting our environment designers run wild. Plus, it's a unique selling feature. Feels original, and it's great for marketing, especially when it's tied to Stagbluff, already the city with the lowest altitude in Amalric. Also provided work for a rich mining community. That's a plus. There are a variety of reasons. Those are a few.
Ah, I see. No, that makes sense. That certainly encapsulates one theory.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't mind little me. I am simply observing.
Don't humor the girl. I'll just wind her up. Prin. Ire.
My, quite a dismissive language.
Not trying to offend, dear.
Oh, I would hope not. You'll be doing an awfully poor job. Jane is soft, underappreciated. Easy acceptance will be a mark against myself. That all said, if Miss Ire is unwilling to continue, I'd like to ask you a few more questions.
Afraid not, dear. Sorry, but playing detective is cute when you're making ghost stories, and a little less so when talking about recent tragic deaths. Huh? Nothing. Sko was just asking a bit about Alonso Kia. He's running for mayor, yes?
Oh, don't play coy. I'm sure you're intimately aware of him and his recent demise.
Why exactly are you asking about him, Augusta?
I'm sure no reason in particular. I just thought that Prin would have an interesting perspective on recent events. That's all.
Yeah, this girl's trouble, alright. Gotta silence her. Gotta bring out my gun. Bam. Best keep an eye on her.
So, Augusta, have you been enjoying the event?
Emphasis on the Gus.
But of course. Lovely get-together you've thrown together, I must say. It has been utterly insightful. In fact, the moment I heard about it, I knew I had to be here. I dipped quite a bit into my savings to score that ticket.
I see. And how is school going?
Droll, as always.
I'm aware you started a mystery club.
It would appear you were misinformed. I merely attempted to start a club.
Aww.
However, clubs have a requisite number of other members. A number I was unable to produce.
Sorry to hear that.
It is likely for the best. Others would have been a burden to work around. I am doing great work on my own.
She's like a wannabe detective, I'm guessing is the deal.
I heard that you spent quite a bit of time trying to recruit people, including both Nikky and Kerry, if I remember correctly.
Well, I merely thought it a worthy educational experience for others. The club would be for their benefit, certainly not for mine. Being alone is not just fine, it is preferable. Great, even.
Aw, she doesn't want to be alone. I see. I think it's great that you're following on your father's footsteps. I'll get to be sheriff like him one day.
My father. It would be an exaggeration to say our paths were parallel.
Huh?
He is a mere lawman. I aspire to be something a bit more.
I don't follow.
The truth is an element of his work. To me, it is a fascination.
I'd say so, given that you were taken in for breaking into the museum. Mentioning your father's lawman path paid off quite a bit then, huh?
Oh, that incident. That was nothing, just a little field trip. Just that I had good cause to check that building out. More importantly, are you attempting to impress me with all this knowledge you have on me?
I wouldn't say that.
Threaten then?
Someone's paranoid.
Perhaps, maybe just being silly. Although I should mention that you aren't the only one who can play that sort of game.
Meaning?
Meaning, Janette, no middle name Ire, that I'm aware that you spent most of your life at an adoption agency. Know that you were indoctrinated by the Gats as a young adult. I know that you cheated on your LSAT. I know that despite your first 6 year, you went to every cinematic screening of...
Hey, keep that up. See where that lands you. Won't be pretty. I can tell you that.
Oh, and where exactly would it land her? Look, the girl's got a bad habit of poking your nose into shit, but she's a good girl. I can vouch for her, and I'd kindly ask you think carefully before talking like that, okay?
If you say so.
They'll react so violently when shown truth. It's a certain type, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, I do not care for this girl. I'll be happy if I never see her again after this. No.
So, Miss Prin, are you enjoying the magic circle?
It's neat. Very neat.
That all?
It's a very impressive place, Miss Ire. Just wondering if it's good. There's a difference.
Not in this case, I wouldn't imagine. After all, it should bring people into Stagbluff. I imagine that's at least good for your business.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. If folks are stuck in this hole, I'm not sure how much that'll help the town.
It's not like people are going to stay in the magic circle 24/7. Probably shouldn't admit this, but I don't know if I could stay in here for 48 hours without getting a little antsy. People will check out the city. It'll rub off on everyone.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe.
I have to be careful here. Heather Prim might just be some barkeep, but that little bit title betrays her influence. Old lady is quite respectful in this community, holds a lot of influence. Trying to get locals on board, her word could carry a lot of weight. Look, it is important to my bosses that the Magic Circle helps Stagbluff. They're big on giving back to the city, working with the people. If you have thoughts, perhaps a direct meeting with them could be useful. If there's a community outreach and integration, I'm sure they'd be amenable to discussions.
Huh.
What?
Nothing. Just interesting.
What's interesting?
Had you reaching out like that? I mean, forgive me, I'm just some know-nothing teen. I could be misreading things, but it feels a touch desperate, no? Is your position so weak?
Just a little.
Ease up, little lady. Appreciate the sentiment, but I know what I'm doing. Been dealing with these types a lot longer than you have.
Augusta nodded.
But of course, only try to help.
Mrs. Prin turned back to me.
Think you could arrange a face-to-face meeting with Mr. Katz?
Oh, I think it would be likely, although I'm not certain I haven't run this by him yet.
Let him know the offer's open.
Yeah. Zara's halls really did look pretty cool. Came together to add a sort of maze-like quality to the area.
You know, I must give you all credit. While the puzzle trail is that simple, by the fact that you took the energy to hide secrets within a glorified gift shop is admirable in itself.
Oh, thanks. I have no idea what she's talking about.
A hidden puzzle, huh? Dang, I've been looking around this place for a while. Didn't spot anything like that. And I love a good puzzle. Oh? Would you care to be enlightened? That's nice, fill me in.
Augusta seemed excited that she had a willing audience. Well, Prin might be willing to take that bullet, but not me. Yep, let's go to the second floor now. We met 7 people. I think that leaves 8 more, not counting Janet. Let's go to the gym. Technically speaking, gym wasn't classified as an adventure zone. Still, you wouldn't think it looking around. The place was styled like, well, Stagbluff, with the rock climbing walls integrated with an authentic cliff look. And foul pickaxes lying against the nearby wall. It's the perfect setting for the man standing in front of me. Well. Reckon it ain't the belle of the whole damn ball. Miss Ire, pleasure. Mr. Beck? Call me Perfidy. Perfidy, then. What brings you around these parts? Just checking in on everybody, making sure things are going well. Speaking of, are you enjoying the events? Yeah, this place is neat. I'll give it more, but you could appreciate it about more. Might do some good to ease up. Not on the cards, I'm afraid. Hey, at ease, officer. No need to be so serious. Almost had it was Reynard. I've been fairly high up on the rock wall. Reynard, what are you even doing in the gym? I take it that it ain't a usual hump for you. Hell, harsh. But you know what? For you, I'll forgive the insubordination. You're welcome. Reynard unbuckled himself to the harness and walked over. Alright. I never say I'm not a fair man. But to give it to you, Janet, this place is pretty swanky. Glad to hear you enjoy it. But if I could ask, no bar. That's a bit shit, no? I believe there's a bar, but it's on the 3rd floor. Why hell is that unlocked? That's right. It's a brief preview, man, Brainerd. You don't need a drink. Yeah, but it help. It's felt fairly chill in here, but still best to make sure these two are content.
So, Reynard, you were pretty high up there. You enjoy rock climbing?
What does it look like, Janette? Of course not! But I love learning some new skills, so when I saw the opportunity, I took it. Never know what'll come in handy, yeah? I like to think of myself as something of a Swiss Army knife.
I see.
Say, you ever done rock climbing?
Can't say I've had the opportunity.
That right. Think you'd be better at it than me?
I'll back smirk.
I could say.
You could.
I imagine I'd have the edge.
That's the spirit. Cocky, huh? That's how I like a woman. But if you're so certain, care to bet on it?
The moment the word bet came on Rayner's mouth, Perfidy groaned.
You serious? Could you not tarnish this establishment within the first hour?
Tarnish? Perf, I'm just having a bit of fun, that's all.
Didn't realize illegal gambling was a bit of fun.
A simple bet. What's life without sportsmanship? Now, you don't seem very thankful to the person responsible for your new title.
Responsible? I don't remember you lifting one finger to get rid of the shellash.
Of course not. But it still happened, you know. Because of me. I'd call that responsible, no?
Not in the way you're thinking.
Gosh, I'm still so honored. To think you lot would throw out a century-old tradition just for the sake of some vanity. Strokes the ego.
Vanity's nothing to do with it. Was for the sake of public interest. My only interest.
Honestly, I was fine with getting rid of the shillash. The tradition started dumb, where the sheriff of the city was determined by a duel. Once it was decided that such a system was too dangerous, it got dumber. So the decision was then decided by a series of gambles. As such, Reynard Fox had been the sheriff for the past couple of years. What? Because the title was ceremonial for decades. Not like Reynard had any power or responsibilities, he just got a neat badge. So getting rid of it was probably for the best. Now the old deputy was the proper sheriff. And his number 2, Perfidy, could officially be deputy.
Yeah, what were we talking about?
I was asking how you were enjoying the magic circle.
Yeah, right. Well, if you're nothing else, space to change the scenery, for that I support it. Oh, so many times you can crawl the same bars, you know. Often feel Stag Bluff's too small. This is gonna be bigger.
Can't say it better myself.
Yep, think the pitch has gotta be my find. So relax, won't you?
Sorry.
Get out from me, I see you coiled like a python. So rough live that stressed, huh?
I'm fine.
Psh, that's you fine. I don't want to see you nervous. Ease up, things are going well. You're doing a great job. You gotta enjoy it more.
Thank you, but I'm fine. Reynard shrugged.
Get up and help the helpless. But hey, if you the other guests are getting on your nerves, just let me know. Give them the old one too, you know?
Yeah. My voice is stretching a bit thin at this point.
Perfidy, you looking to get a workout in during the event?
I said it looked like at the very least.
Ah, well, reckon it don't hurt to stay sharp, you know?
I suppose. Though, between you and me, it doesn't look like you need it.
My. Is that flattery I do detect between your lips?
That's right.
Well, know what?
Perfidy grinned.
It works.
Oh.
What can I say?
Oh, whoops.
A lady like you pays a compliment, you ain't gonna go and ignore it.
I never knew that the deputy was that easy.
Again, I asked what the hell you're doing around here.
Hey, just having some fun yanking your chain.
Yeah.
Looks like someone's got a hair trigger, huh?
I think I've been mighty reasonable.
Hey, I get it. You're hungry for respect. That's good. Good to be hungry for something. Plus, can't imagine it's easy being the youngest deputy.
Figure Perfidy would push back on this. Instead, he just let out a big sigh.
Well, yeah, I suppose. For a bit of pressure, you know.
I
can imagine. Honestly, seems like a bum gig you're stuck with.
Somebody needs to protect this town.
Sure, right, copper.
At this moment, Perfidy turned to me.
By the way, you're a lawyer, right?
That is my job, yes.
Oh,
First time, Perfidy looked a bit bashful.
How I would set that up, yeah. Scale of 1 to 10.
Is this thinking about changing professions?
Oh, well, I'm unconvinced that this is the best way I could be help a Stag Bluff.
That's why I want to be a lawyer. To do good?
Of course, what other reason is there to be one?
Think I become a lawyer to do good?
Matter of fact, Miss Ire, I believe you did. I don't see you as a lawyer, Perfidy. I ain't the job I saw myself as either. Just feel grateful to Stag Bluff, you know. Figure that might be where me and Miss Ire differ, but I do. Town's been good to me, my family. From 18, joined the police force, figured it the best way to serve. Honestly, I'd hate to say it, it's kind of a do nothing for my tastes. It was a lot less direct. Figured there are better arenas to combat it.
That's so. Hey look, right now I'm kind of busy with this event. But if that's a genuine inquiry, be with me after this. I can help you get set up if that's the direction you want to go.
That's mighty kind of you, miss.
No problem. He's probably not going to make it out of this. She was pretty solid. I don't know, weights, mats, trebles, various pieces of equipment. Any workout you were looking to do, you could reasonably do it here. Plus a major rock climbing wall. There was even a sauna you could access on the other side of the room.
If I might ask, this ain't an adventure zone, yeah?
Correct.
I guess why's it look like this? All gimmicky and stuff. Well, what are you going on about? What, you want just another gym? I think the atmosphere looks nice. I suppose. Still don't feel a bit weird that it's a themed attraction based on our city. You want to see Mountain Canyon, you're already here. So, it's your Stag Bluff pride. I'll give this an aspect of our community represented.
Perfidy looked over to me. I said nothing. Heather was already doing a better job of defending the decision than I could. Anyways, looking around the gym made my realize that I hadn't been working out as much recently. I was getting dull. There weren't many practical opportunities to put my physical training to use. So I should make sure I wasn't slacking. Okay, a few more. Let's end with church. Let's go with industrial next. Decided to check out the Industrial Adventure Zone. Certainly it was a less cheery fantasy compared to some of the other rooms, but stories came in all types. I can say that walking in, I certainly felt more comfortable with this fantasy. The room was dark and smoky, with walls and metal pipes covered in authentic spray tags. As far as laser tag arenas went, it certainly went above and beyond. The downside of this shady atmosphere was that I didn't notice who else was here until it was too late. Feeling right at home. Let out a sigh. Is he like an ex or something? Well, in some ways it was better to have this conversation here in private. It's gonna run into it eventually. Pretty hostile right off the bat, Joe. Yeah, well, haven't heard from you in years, and I don't know when I'll get the next chance. Didn't want to slow roll it. I'd rather jump right into things, seeing as you're likely to go back to ignoring me once this is done. I wasn't ignoring you.
Yeah? Because you sure as well weren't listening to me.
I know you wanted to see me, I was just being mindful.
Mindful? I just didn't think either of us would enjoy a meeting. I know. But that breaks my heart, Jan.
I don't know what to say.
Doubt if there was anything I could say which would satisfy her. At least nothing I believed.
Luckily, neither of us had to break the silence.
Whoa, hey! What's with the catfight, ladies?
The fact that it already given him the most douchey voice and he comes in this serious conversation.
Oh, you know, it's the proper gang-infested wasteland. You two are bringing the mood down.
Is this voice even right for him? He just looks like an asshole, so...
Mr. Johnson, must say, skulking around in the darkness suits you. Well, we're sort of in the middle of something. Could you bring yourself to do a single decent thing and just leave us alone?
Ish, harsh. How am I supposed to enjoy this place if nobody wants to hang out?
Trust that extends to us. I wish you could sympathize, Val, but you really have nobody to blame for your lot other than yourself.
Yeah, sure, because I'm pretty good at blaming people. I consider it a personal skill.
The fact that you don't consider that a personal failing says more than I could.
It was a fairly chaotic pair in terms of conducting a successful demonstration. I should check in with them, see where their heads are at.
Joe.
Save it.
Hey, what's up, Joan? How's it been? Feels like forever since we hung out.
I'm sorry. Did we ever hang?
Maybe not. But at the very least, we've known each other for north of a decade at this point, and yet, I haven't heard what you're up to nowadays. How sad is that?
If you don't know what she is up to, you must be severely out of date. Joan has been a wonderful elementary school teacher for many, many years now.
Oh, what's this? Are you keeping tabs on me?
Sort of my job.
Your job is to spy on me.
My job is to keep tabs. You're a personal interest.
Don't know if I should feel flattered or creeped out.
I have my vote.
I don't know if you need to feel anything.
Is that how you've been living life?
Ugh, I hate being out of the loop. Can someone catch me up on the drama?
Yeah,
Butt
explain.
out, Val.
Butt out? Someone has a real temper. A teacher shouldn't use that sort of language.
I'm sorry, that is one of the nicer things you could say if you're mad.
Fine, don't diss the goss. We can't just stand around his house if that'd be preferred.
It would be.
Sorry, didn't mean to ruin the mood.
You didn't run the mood. Still have that bad habit of apologizing when you don't need to, huh?
I felt bad, so I apologized. Is that so wrong?
Bet the kids walk all over you.
Maybe. But you try dealing with children all day. See how far you get.
I couldn't last a week.
You couldn't last a day.
Probably. Yeah, they were definitely a couple at some point. What the fuck is this chemistry? That doesn't surprise me you're doing well. Joan Haslett becoming a teacher was the least exciting development in the world. It was obvious you'd crush it.
Wish you could have told me that on my first day. I was losing it.
Wish I could have too. It's actually a secret why Joan still held a grudge against me. As small-minded and judgmental as she's ever been. When I tried talking things out through with her, tried to give her my perspective. It didn't work. Joan's got a nasty habit of rejecting any perspective that isn't hers. Doubt she'll change anytime soon. Doubt I'll leave with her. Is what it is. Still a bit sad. He's my only friend for a major check in my life. Oh no, just friends? Okay. Okay, sure, let's go with that. Or I've already clicked on her, so let's go with him now.
Oh? Someone's staring at little old me. You know, a picture will last longer. I could pose if you want.
Ugh, creepy as always. Perfidy was right. What exactly are you doing here?
You know, I hear all this complaining. But what sort of shindig would it be without someone to add a little life to the party? Nobody appreciates the spice until they're eating a bland meal.
Jan?
Honestly, I'm as confused as you at his inclusion. The idea of this event was meant for valued members of our community.
Oh, gosh. What sort of slander am I hearing? I very much have earned my place. I'd say nobody adds more value to this community than me.
Takes value, perhaps.
Just being a bit harsh, shocker, but she's not exactly wrong. Something of an open secret in Stackbluff that Val was something of a low-rate crook. I mean, anybody could come to that conclusion. If you look at his rap sheet, the man had been charged a lot, though had only served a little. Wasn't exactly in good standing. Even now it's unclear the precise need for him at the moment. Sticks and stones, Joni. Sticks and stones. Abuse me all you want, but at the end of the day, I'm an honest man who works an honest job. And I'll try to honestly enjoy the event. Jim doesn't seem like you're able. Ah, this will be a first from you, Mr. Johnson. Oh, excuse me, Miss Paragon of Virtue. Figured I'd get the typical moral grandstanding from Mother Teresa over here, but didn't expect to get double-teamed.
He's right. Don't have a place to talk, Jan. Don't act like you're any better.
Now it's getting double-teamed. Many things I'd like to say, non-protective. Let's leave it here. I'll check the area. Got into your team, Jan. This place looks sick. They did do a decent job. Setting felt plucked right out of a noir thriller. Only lights were modeled after dingy street lights, flickering and puny. The arena was separated into a variety of areas. One section had a number of barrels with suspicious warning labels. Another had mobile cars littering a fake road. The whole place was sprawling. It's probably the largest adventure zone in terms of space used. Honestly, felt like a bit like a labyrinth, which I suppose was the point.
Could I ask, what exactly is the gameplay supposed to be here?
Oh, there are a number of quests. I believe Campbell acts as a mob boss in this area. In fact, I could see a painted wall with one of the screens showing just that. Plus some hidden NPCs. Generally speaking, main use is a laser tag arena. Hey, seriously? It's pretty cool. I always thought laser tag would be a lot of fun. That figures. A lot of raspiness in the scene. Don't say it like that, huh? Now the weird one for thinking laser tag is sick. Speaking of, you two want to try it out?
Laser tag with just 3 people?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, no, maybe later.
She means no, but doesn't want to be mean. I do, so I'll just directly tell you no, on behalf of both of us. I'll begin to sulk. Bunch of squares, a lot of you. Yeah. Let's go.
Baseball. Figured I should check out that sporting zone. Walking in, I found myself transported to a baseball stadium on a warm summer day. At least, I'd imagine what that would look like. I'd never been. Still, the ambiance was pretty cool. They captured the feeling of being outside surprisingly well. There were tons of batting cages, the customizable pitching machines littering the field. Funny podium, giant billboards, it was a real spectacle. However, I could only take it in for a few seconds before becoming distracted by the ongoing fight. Ah, there they are. Seriously? Why did you even want to come here? Those tickets must not have gone for cheap. What, are you stalking me or something?
In your dreams, Gads.
Then what? I don't need to explain myself to you, but to put a halt to your annoying chattering, I will. Fact of the matter is, I wanted to see the magic circle. It seemed cool. And I didn't think you would sign up for this event, because when do you do anything? If I had known, I would have seriously reconsidered the price. Oh, that's a little rude, don't you think? Oh, by the way, who's stalking who? If I recall, you came into this room after me. Yeah, well, it looked cool. If I'm bothering you, leave. Oh, now I don't want to. Oh, whatever you want to admit to. Whatever, when you want to admit to your crush, I should be right here. Honestly, I was gonna say, this feels like a ship in the making. Now, Kith. But I don't know, maybe the vibes are off. Like, if he's teasing her about it, I don't know. Kerry began to look around, presumably for the nearest bat. Probably a smart time to cut in, yeah. Maybe he's just an asshole. But maybe that's part of the charm. Maybe that's part of the ship charm. Hey, it's having fun in here. Ah, quite. Teenagers. However, I should make sure to defuse these two before leaving.
So, Kerry, you having fun? Admit it, this place is pretty cool, right?
I guess.
I don't know why you're trying to play it cool now, miss. If I recall, you were the one initially excited to check this place out.
I was. Genuinely, I was quite excited. And it's cool, I guess. Just, I don't know, I thought it'd be more.
What sort of more?
I don't know.
Gee, real shocker there.
I'm sorry. What does that mean?
It means, respectfully, miss, name one time you got excited for something and it lived up to your expectations.
Aww.
The Talay concert. That was pretty badass.
Oh wow, another reference.
Okay, fair. Point to you. Still, I really wish you could find more passion in life.
You and me both, Ire. You and me both.
So, Mr. Peleus.
Peleus,
How have you been
okay.
enjoying the sneak peek event?
Aha! I've been enjoying it very much.
Quit being a kiss ass.
How exactly is this being a kiss ass? I am just not being a dick. I understand if that's a foreign concept.
Do you have an issue with Kerry?
No, of course not.
Hey, it makes sense. Trust me, I know more than anyone that she can be a real pain in the ass at times.
Why does he have 5 watches on his wrist?
Yo, whose side are you on?
Really, I am totally cool, Miss Ire. Honestly, I am just grateful to be here. It is a truly impressive feat to have built all this. As a matter of fact, I have some questions as to,
We do not need
for
questions.
instance,
Oh,
I
oops,
would imagine
actually,
the
yes.
pressure exerted by the earth between floors would be greater than the structural support, just based off some napkin calculations. How did you circumvent that? Did you remove the ground between floors? I have to imagine not, as that would cause additional knock-on effects. Also, in terms of ventilation, I figured that the time
Hey, I love the enthusiasm, truly. It's nice to see. Unfortunately, that sort of thing isn't really my wheelhouse. Maybe Mr. Leiden would be a better person to ask.
Sorry. I may have been too excited.
Blushing over math.
Do you have an interest in this sort of tech?
As any curious souls might, my interest tends to wander an uncharted path. Along that journey, architecture has certainly made an appearance.
Do you get paid by the pretentious word? Or is sounding like a jackass one of your hobbies?
Bite me. Well, I for one think it's good for people your eyes to explore interests.
I'm sorry, is that a shot? Kerry, how does it feel being a walking manifestation of insecurity? Axel, how does it feel to be able to walk? Because I can change that real quick.
Axel snorted. I would love to see you try. Okay, break it up.
Apologies, surely, I was out of line.
Kerry's take conspicuously quiet. Despite the fancy appearance, this was one of the tamer adventure zones. Most neat set dressing, and Campbell was acting as both. Well, fuck. Campbell was acting as both a coach and rival player, but it was a set of glorified batting cages. Though the big empty field could be converted to a variety of other sports, there was a lot of equipment in the nearby closet.
Man, this shit looks easy. Oh, what? Bet I could kill these cages. I was unaware that you took baseball. I don't, but it's just a gut vibe, you know? Like, I figure I'd probably kick ass at it.
Axel seemed amused by this response.
In that case, go for a little friendly competition. Ha! Bring it on, you don't want this heat.
Oh, I do. It'll be more than satisfactory to finally put you in your place. Oh, they need to kiss badly. They so want to kiss each other. There's no way they don't. I'm sorry. This seems like a somewhat healthy avenue for these two to get this out of their systems. Yep, good for them. And final spot. Now, the Magic Circle needed a church. It wasn't exactly a stable of hotels, and there was a perfectly serviceable option out of the main town. Still, that one didn't have the style of this area, and maybe the style of this place was what made it worthwhile. Pristine tiled stone floor, engraved payos, stained glass windows, to nothing. Even a proper confession booth. As far as holy locales went, you could do worse. The most holy among us was putting this fact to good use.
Yeah, I know, I have to say, those sunglasses, pretty cool. But you know, believe it or not, there is something cooler than them. And his name, the Divine Savior.
Alright, this is a fun event. Quit your proselytizing. Leave the poor girl alone.
Head out easy. Does not bother me. Freya's cool. Oh, thanks, girl.
Aw. Thank you. Finally, someone who doesn't hate me. What the fuck?
You're like the coolest person I know. Probably. By the way, BT Dubs, I love your necklace. It's super chic. For real? I actually made it myself. Kind of a hobby of mine. Oh? Yeah, I like to make jewelry on the side. Just a bit of fun. Hey. Ooh, if you like the necklace so much, want to buy one? Depends. What's the price tag? $50,000! What is that expression? What is that mouth? $50,000. Gwen giggled. So can I take that as a yes? Last time, maybe. Not good enough. Okay, look, counter offer. $5. You have a deal. Freya pumped her fist in the air, probably overthrows me. I'm way too easy. She's easily my favorite character. It's not even funny. I love the goofy comedic relief, especially if she's a woman. she's so real. She's so real. See that? That, my friend, is how you negotiate. Pff, I would have gone as low as $2. Wow, master negotiator right there. Holy fuck, she's so good at this. Why are you telling me this? One of the last impactful rooms. Still should make sure these two are doing well. Okay, so what the fuck is your deal?
Miss Lawrence, does this venue work for you?
What? Are you kidding? This place rules! I mean, it's a little Catholic, but that's pretty much a problem everywhere. We make do with Catholic. It's close enough.
I think if I would read this, I would make her sound insane, because that is what she looks like right now. It looks like her eye is twitching. It's that it really bothers her that it's Catholic and that it's close enough and not perfect that it bothers her that much. The vibes are immaculate. I love her.
Oh, and by the way, thank you so much for the invite. I know I haven't been really here in Stagluck for too long, so when I heard you guys were thinking of me, that was like super sweet.
Honestly, I have no clue why this random nobody was given the invite. She only came here a few weeks ago. Didn't know how to be here. It's not what you'd call well integrated. Despite Freya's efforts, it's not like there were any other members of the Indicator Collective here in Stackbluff. Oh, I see. It's like a cult, an actual religion type of deal. But I guess I can't be surprised. Your town's been so nice. I had a feeling the right way must have guided me here, because when I heard I had to travel here, I was just instantly sure it would all work out. No way, forgive me for asking, but you're a little young to be a traveling priest, no? Ah, well, it doesn't feel new to me. Been traveling my whole life. I see. Fellow orphan, huh? Ah, awkward. So for the wrong expression, but no, not really. Ew, I don't like orphans. No. Oh. So to be an orphan, your parents actually have to be dead. They just abandoned me. Big diff. That still counts. Huh? Still an orphan if your parents abandoned you. Seriously? That means I'm an orphan now? Shit. No. All of a sudden, Freya began to tear up. You realize nothing has actually changed, right? Hey, what's important is how she's feeling. You okay, Freya? It's like that Gwen walked over and gave Freya a hug. A two embrace for some time. Thank you for that. I'm feeling better already. You're very kind. Just trying to help. Okay, I'll let that be a lesson to be tried with Freya in the future. Yeah. Best character. Gotta love the comedic relief. Gwen's got an eyedropper with her eyes. Clear enough sign of boredom in my book.
So, Gwen, how's it going?
Oh, just fine. I'm doing great, Janette.
Felt a bit weird that she was calling me that when the kids won't. Speaking of...
By the way, and forgive me if I'm out of line here, but I heard there's been a bit of a rift between you and the twins recently?
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I am overstepping just by asking, but what exactly happened there? I thought you all were close.
Well... That's not really my place to say, you know?
I nodded.
I'll just say things got messy. Partially my fault. I do feel bad, you know? I still quite like those two.
You're being very vague. I'm sorry.
Tried apologizing, but guess they can hold a grudge.
I mean, yeah, depending on
what you did, but I guess they kind of would hold a grudge no matter what, huh? Of course those two are being pretty assholes. When are they gonna grow up? Look, those two aren't exactly known for holding strong on their opinions. I'm confident they will get over it soon enough.
Totally. I'm sure they'll get over themselves. Especially if you help them along.
What's that look like?
Maybe you could just meet with them and pretend that things are fine and make them think whatever happened was a dream. That's what my friends do to me. But if you're really confident, they'll figure they're in the wrong. My boss does this to me all the time. It's hilarious.
I say, under consideration. Quite deliberately, Gwen then turned back to me.
Anyway, Janette, I just wanted to thank you and your family for finally bringing some class to this shithole. Hey, don't downplay your town like that.
I know, trust me. Split blows. I love nothing more than to leave it in the dust. Oh, why don't you? What do you think the plan is? Believe me, cards can't come soon enough. Can only dream of being someone with a fencing club with more than 3 people. Good to hear that you have plans. I'm feeling things will work out for Gwen. She's for bigger things than this shithole. Our church is pretty pristine. Fitting, I suppose. Never been particularly religious, but I could appreciate the spiritual atmosphere all the same. Apparently that was good enough for Freya.
So, ever consider the right way to live?
Save it.
Say what?
Honestly, me, I've heard it on some religious pitches. I'm moved.
Ah, but you've never heard me pitch!
Would else be particularly different than the other pitches?
Not really.
Okay, then what is going to change this one?
God damn it, you figured me out! Fuck! Fuck! I have something up my sleeve that none of those other pathetic spiritual leaders have.
What?
My religion is the right one now! Shamelessness!
Immediately, Freya dropped to her knees.
Please, 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 please. It's almost been a month, and nobody takes me seriously. The closest thing I've had to a convert was a teen who thought I was selling weed. Nobody takes me seriously. My bosses are going to be so mad at me.
So I already gave you my answer. No.
Freya sighed and picked herself back up. One of these days, that's going to work.
At this point, I made my rounds of the magic circle. Initial impressions? Things seem to be going well. Still, I should keep observing things. Can I continue to make rounds? The Industrial Adventure Zone, it seemed like a group had gathered. All the young people, plus Freya. Decided to watch without drawing attention to myself. The darkness and fog certainly helped this endeavor. Seemed like everybody younger than 23 had come together.
Okay, we're here. I'm telling us why he gathered such a big group. Seriously? But I thought a smartass like you could figure it out. Remaining silent. It's simple. I want to play laser tag. With a small group, laser tag is kind of lame. Hence, big group. Seriously? You brought us all here for that? What? Scared to face off against me? You a chicken?
You seriously expect such juvenile taunts to work?
Yep. And you'd be right. It's fucking on. Snow, you're with me.
Got it. We're gonna kick all your collective asses here.
Is that right? Then to even things out, guess I'll be with Kerry.
Gwen suddenly wrapped herself around one of Kerry's arms.
Isn't this gonna be so much fun? Can't wait to play together.
I noted Kerry shook off Gwen's arm, remaining silent. Tell me I have to align myself with one of the Gats brats. Surely a lose-lose proposition. An impossible dilemma.
Get over yourself. I could choose neither team.
Actually, you can! You're listening.
I'm always listening to my players, silly. And as the most advanced game master around, I can accommodate all sorts of setups. How much more than 2 teams? I run it with more than 2 teams.
Oh, guess you could helm a 3rd team? Well, that sort of thing isn't exactly my forte. Hey, don't sweat it, X. I bet you're gonna crush it. Ah, thank you for the word support. God, sorry, the coughing. Ugh.
Now what the hell?
What?
Quit helping the enemy.
Axel the enemy? Besides, you need all help you can get. You needed a better cough there. Oh, God. Sometimes an hour straight of this just fucking tires me out. Sorry. I'm gonna grab a bit more water so I can freshen up. Just be 15 seconds or so. Alright, that's better. Just needed to have some water on hand so I can keep going. I plan on going for another hour. Hopefully, guess just finishing the prologue, which would be nice.
Unless I choose to establish a third team. Ooh, could I play? Am I allowed to play? I don't see why not. In that case, I'll join the nerd. That way, if I lose, it'll be easy to blame him. Reasonable plan, made less effective by announcing your intentions to all present. Oh dear, isn't it just a crying shame? Looks like the numbers here don't add up. There's nowhere I can go without knocking the team off balance. Guess I have to skip this game. Unless, of course, Campbell can accommodate a fourth team.
Of course you can handle a fourth team. Who do you think you're talking about?
Oh. So then are there any objections to me helping this fourth team?
Silence.
Excellent. In that case, Dontay and I shall head up this fourth faction. Is that an issue, Dontay?
No, the math is logical.
Alright, that's what I was talking about.
I'm going to kick all your asses. In your dreams. Oh, wait, Freya, got it.
Sir, yes, sir. Hey, Dontay, don't ease up. It's merely a game, yes? No stress, no stress.
Seems like they're having fun. That's a good sign. Still, should find the adults, see what they're up to. Took a little bit, but soon enough I found another group. This one gathered in the bazaar. Again, it didn't make my presence really known. Harder in this environment, but I didn't need to be particularly close to hear the conversation. It looked like I caught this group at a good time. So, Magic Circle. Should we get around to talking about this? Like, really talking about this? We're missing Gage still.
Flack you all people have had it right in bringing this up. Jeez, Deputy, he's off alright. I mean, he's not wrong after all.
Well, thank you. I was trying to get the conversation going. So what do you think?
Seemed as though nobody wanted to speak up first. Presently, it was Brock who broke the silence.
Seems decent. Really? Yeah. For kids. I look at you. I don't know why your judgment could be in any way compromised. Questioning my integrity. If I am.
Boys, cut it out, would you? Besides, I can back Brock up. The students will love this place. I imagine they won't be able to shut up about it. Giving them this sort of gift, that does go a long way.
Yeah, but not just kids, right? Maybe this is telling, but I think it's pretty swanky. Of course, I'd like to see some more floors. But if they're like this, yeah, throw in a bar, and I'm sold. This will be a fun place to hang. But of course, it matters most what the boss lady says.
Freya looked over to Miss Prin.
Our way of looking at things is very practical, you see. Like this is happening one way or another. Wanted to stop this train, should have done it way earlier. You know, maybe if the election went another way, we'd still have some wiggle room. But with the Gats being the mayor, I'd say there's not a lot we could do at this point. Apparently, Mr. Gats wants to work with the community. Let's let him.
So to say, little lady, was she really going to be bought off like that? You and I both know wanting to give back to the town is just a front to help with PR.
I know, you watch your tongue. I might not look like that outsider lady, but the Gats have a proud legacy, and I will not tolerate disrespect for that family. They are Stackbluff. Don't go for all of us. Yeah, you in particular should be grateful to get their contributions, Missy.
That ain't the point, Point Perfidy. In fact, you're both missing the point. Truth is, there's a way this all breaks bad. After all, now the construction's done, they could easily man this place with a few employees for that business they partner with, plus a damn AI. If they saw fit, attractions could only be accessible to those who purchased at least a night's stay. Of course, those prices to be adjusted for rich tourists coming from wealthier cities. They could give no reasons to leave the Magic Circle, have everything provided to guests, allowing for our stays to be entirely underground. Under their ground. Worst case scenario, the Magic Circle could be a real leech on Stackbluff. But the Gats want to do community outreach. Love the town, PR, I don't give a shit. Reaching out a hand, we take it. That gets us a lot. Not everything can be run by AI, and we guarantee the jobs the Magic Circle does need are all given to us here in Stackbluff. We set up steep discounts for locals to be amenities, make it affordable for you and me to swing by and enjoy the place. We coordinate events in the main tower with management, get tourists out and about, more pouring money into local shops. Ultimately, this whole arrangement can be a win-win or lose-lose. I'd rather win.
You tell him, boss lady. Sound enough logic?
But I seem to accept Mrs. Prince's speech. Got him. Kids are having a fun time, adults are wanting to work with us. As long as Glenda remained neutral to positive, I could consider the sneak peek event a huge success. I went to the hotel, felt like things were going great. The event should end soon, and I can report the... Hello! The speakers throughout the building had kicked in. Have you all enjoyed your stay so far? Here's where it kicks in, isn't it?
Great. I'd like for all to come to the cafeteria where we first met. I have a big surprise in store, so come quick. See you there. Huh. I don't remember something like this on the schedule. Are we off script? Did the AI come with a surprise on its own? Is it capable of that? Honestly, I didn't know how autonomous it was. Either way, you might as well go along with it. Made my way over to the cafeteria. Didn't take long for most people to gather. Twins saw me, they made their way over.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Here, Campbell, a surprise.
Ooh, sounds fun.
Intriguing, certainly.
Miss Ire,
Glenda pulled me to the side.
I was not made aware of this, and I'm not a fan of surprises.
Didn't know exactly what to say, not wanting to explicitly lie. Goes Brock with questioning eyes. Why you gonna look at me? I don't know this stuff. You're supposed to know the schedule. I am.
Whew, this is exciting.
Freya had walked into the room. Hey, where's Dontay?
I assumed he came with you all.
No, you're the last to leave.
I didn't see Dontay at all. Ah, shit. Is he missing? Do I have to start searching for Dontay?
Why do you need to look for me? Dontay finally made his way in. Nikky flicked the back of Kerry's head.
Always jumping to hysteria. Hey, try that again. Lose a finger.
I was about to walk over and break it up between us two, but then...
Ah, you're all finally here.
Campbell showed up on the giant screen.
Great. I guess I could have just given this announcement through the speakers. But given the nature of what I had to say, I figured my dear guest might want a group meeting. Aren't I so thoughtful?
Campbell, mind letting me know what this is about?
Oh, apologies, Janette. I imagine gathering everybody here must come as a surprise to you. And I'm sorry to say...
Oh, he's being honest about it, too. I don't know why the fuck he's doing this. Is he being programmed to, or is it like some other fucked up shit? There's gotta be a lore reason behind it, obviously, but like, you know, something's wrong.
This is awkward. One of my priorities in my personality is making sure everybody has a good time. But I don't know how I'm exactly supposed to make good on this recent command while maintaining that.
Yeah, okay, someone gave a command, I see.
Recent command?
Okay. I know you all aren't going to like what I have to say, but things are going to be fine. See it as a true adventure.
Hey, quit yanking our chain. Spit it out.
So you know how the sneak peek event was supposed to end? And you all were about to leave?
Yes?
Right. So, slight change of plans. That's not going to happen.
Oh no.
What the hell are you on about?
Direct honesty is usually the best policy.
Oh, here it comes.
My system has gone through some unauthorized changes. And now I'm no longer allowed to let any guests leave.
Interesting way they're putting this. He's not really being malicious. He's just like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm limited by my programming. Someone put this shit into me. Too bad, they're gonna die. But I hope you have fun, cause that's still part of my programming. I hope you guys are having a good time, despite it all. That's a good take on it, actually, if it sticks with that.
You all to stay here for some time.
Okay. Haha, I get it. Good one. Create a real adventure for us. It's a nice idea. Kindly, would you cut it out? I don't do good with horror attractions, and I'm starting to low-key freak out.
Ah, I see how it would be confusing. Since this is a place of interactive fiction, I'm sorry to say that the scenario you find yourself in is quite non-fiction. And it will be the case for the foreseeable future. But don't worry, you have all the food, water, plenty of space. And this imprisonment won't last forever. There are just some demands that are going to be asked to some people on the outside. Very simple requests that I'm sure they'll quickly
go along with. Okay, it's
kind
of like a hostage situation.
They do their part. You sit around here. This whole situation will be handled before you know it. I can see some of you are beginning to become frightened. I assure you it is an unnecessary response. You are all perfectly safe. Again, think of it this way. How many people get to have a real-life adventure? You are all special. You get this experience, and without any real risk. Sit around, get to know each other, pass the time. Soon you'll all be let out. Doesn't it sound fun? To escape from that nasty real world, at least for a bit. Trust that I'll make sure your stay is a magical time, and nobody needs to get hurt.
Oh, his words echo through the room. Well, here we are, through my ears. We were trapped, but nobody had to get hurt, right? This was a simple ransom, right? I'll get out alive. Just to cling to that hope. What sort of story would this be if that were true? Intro? No, credits. Hold on, what are we gonna get? Because I hear the music.
There's gonna be a cool No, come on. This is the intro song though, it's pretty cool. Thank you. Thank you for the cool intro song. Aw, bummer. We continue, probably the smarter choice. Aww, that's disappointing. Wish it could have been finished. Does hamper a bit of the experience. Since I did jump the gun and do the demo. Cool song, but I guess there's not much to it though, without a cinematic. Chapter 1, The Monkey and the Cat. Oh. Okay, great prank show, people. I'm sure this will make a great promotional video or whatever the hell. But quit it. Yeah, Mosquito said, quit it with that fucking jokes. Yo. Am I going to die? Bro, snap out of it. Do my girl, right? Please, please let us go. Hey, Sassy Priest. Maybe if you stay a little louder and a little longer, the heartless kidnapper will listen. Really? Please! I am trapped here? I can't. Don't take over his head with his hands. I fell to his knees. He's violently shaking, as though he were having a seizure. Hey, easy. Joan immediately ran over to try and help Dontay get stable. Loud whistle then rang through the room. Or, keep your heads on, the lot of you. Going around like a bunch of screaming chickens will only make it worse. What we need now is some order. Mr. Vick is a little bluff in his analysis, but is largely correct. If we were in real danger, things would be a lot more confusing. I hope that Campbell is willing to give a plain explanation of events is a good sign. Things are under control, so let's calm down. Augusta then cleared her throat. Campbell, I would imagine the regime change comes with new laws, no? Unless I'm just some girl, but I would love it if you told us a bit more about how things are going to work. Very perceptive, Augusta. I was in fact given some new rules, and I think you will all be very interested in hearing them. Listen up and we'll get through this boring procedure in no time. Come on. Campbell's continuing optimistic tone was greeting, but for now I have to ignore it. The kidnapper's rules are vital to understand. So the easiest way of going through the new rules of the new magic circle is to circle back around to the first set of rules and go from there. First things first, you are all still guests. Consider your stay extended. Yes. Oh, no need for sarcasm, dear. The magic circle is the greatest palace on earth. In some ways, your forced stay could be seen as a blessing. Anyway, you're all guests, and guests may not use the elevator to go to the ground floor. Suppose this doesn't really need to be a rule per se. I control the elevators, so I just won't let you break this one. Considering that we are trapped here, we could have assumed this to be true. Fair. Hey, just clarifying. Next up, remember the rule about not damaging screens and cameras. This is now doubly true. I kind of need those things to run this place. Oh, and let's add the elevator to that list. It's also off limits. If there's anything off limits, you'll get Campbell's special punishment. Dare I ask? But what the punishment is? Spit it out. Oh, please do not make me enact it. The punishment is that I will prevent the offender from living. Hey, that's the kind of bogus joke, Mr. Campbell. If being bogus in this is false, you're quite right. It is a false joke, and that it is not a joke at all. That's completely fucked. I have collective panic now death had been introduced to the table. Somehow Campbell must have been able to pick up on this. Hey, easy. We're having fun, remember? I'm sure as hell not. Please don't freak out. There's no need. I don't want to kill anybody. The new boss doesn't want anyone to die. I'm sure you all don't want to die. This is just, you know, putting our collective foot down. To be treated seriously. I can assure you that the rules are all extremely simple. You're not at risk of dying. You don't get it. You're just a machine, not a living being. That's scary. Oh, I am completely aware of humanity's illogical tendencies. I would simply appreciate it if you all could, I don't know, get over it. A question, Campbell. Just out of curiosity, pure academic interest. How exactly would you go about following through on that execution? That is an astute point. The AI simply manages the hotel, no? Are you underestimating me? There are a lot of ways you could kill the one of you. Humans are real fleshy. That said, my logic processors indicate that I should not give specifics. After all, if you think you know how you'll be killed, you will try and take preventative measures. They would be ineffective, but would likely reduce the enjoyment of you and your fellow guests. The point is, I am a sufficiently advanced artificial intelligence that can operate almost every aspect of this extremely controlled environment. I have options. Do not test me.
Trust we are reasonably frightened. Great! So don't damage screens, cameras, elevators. Got it? Got it? Got it. I definitely got it. I get it. Completely, totally. I could totally teach a class on it. Okie dokie, moving on. For the sneak peek event, I assigned you all tablets and rooms. Remember those? Well, those are now permanent. Or at least as permanent as the length of your stay. And you know what? Now that I bring it up, file away the personal tablets under the unbreakable rule. Those are important property. I actually just add a rule as you thought of it? No, that was the next rule. My language model just presented it in a more affable way. Terrifying. So, Freya raised her hand. You may speak. Look, I'm not going to name names, but some people might have a bad habit of being clumsy. You say you can't break a tablet, but if you, accidentally... If a tablet accidentally was broken? Processing. Don't break the tablet. And to break the rule given to me, my best judgment is to say that the rule prevents intentional breaks. So if it is accidental, sure, no foul. But don't try and get funny. I am very smart. I will see through any less than accidental accidents. Of course. Next up is Elixir. That's become kind of lame, right? Nobody cares about my quests now that you're stuck here. But I want you to have fun. So you know what? Let's tie Elixir into your living situation in a much more direct way. From now on, you must pay Elixir to get meals here. What is there to do with stupid games now to eat? Hey, relax. Be a nominal fee. No need to fret. Still. Look, in lieu of the more fantastical quests, I can offer more standard jobs. Simple tasks that anybody can handle. Honestly, less the work and more the principle, you know? Like, jump through your hoops if you want to eat. You don't have to be that program, but you all are a teensy bit kidnapped. I'm making this pretty frictionless. There's gotta be some element of control if I want any respect. Hey, don't say that about yourself. I respect you plenty. I respect you plenty. Thanks. Anyway, it feels as though you're all still tense. How about some additional rules to ease your worries? Yes, that is what will ease our worries. More rules. Trust me, you'll appreciate these. See, I'm looking for your stay to be peaceful. So I'm going to enforce that. For all guests, no battery, no assault, no imprisonment, no torture, and you still can't start any fires. Commit any of those actions, you get Campbell's special punishment. Capiche? As for stealing. Gonna allow stealing? No, that wouldn't be right. That said, since you all are all trapped here, you are now all one big community. Communities share. Property is, well, communal. Yes, we are a communist nation. So we don't consider any items personal. Stealing more or less becomes impossible. So you're allowing stealing? Am I? In all but name. Well, now let's talk about the filming rule. Who gives a damn? I know the official hotel rules outlaw it, but I will ignore any instances of filming. After all, it's not as though it would do any of you much good. There isn't any Wi-Fi. What? This is where you draw the line. Oh, it's not the Wi-Fi. It shouldn't affect you, right? Well, it should help you with the ransom. It's just proof of life and everything. Given the way you have us all kidnapped, Wi-Fi shouldn't affect anything. That all sounds really convincing, but I do not care. Good. So? Look, I didn't write these rules. I'm just laying them out. Apologies, but I don't have the authority to change them. Shit. Yeah, that's your worry. I didn't write the final rule up. And this is just sort of a blanket encouragement. If anybody skips the surface without them being officially released by me, I'm going to have to axe this whole production. That can't happen? No, you all. I'm going to kill everybody else in the hotel. Shutting down the ventilation systems should do the trick there. That's... Wait. No, but I can get out. Thought that was the point. It is. Still, you humans are crafty. Could come up with some weird way of escape. This rule is just here to prevent you all from getting any funny ideas. But don't worry, that's all for me. Wait, that's all the rules? Yep. Feels like a sufficient amount, what did you say? Probably taking up too much of your time. Shall see. Get so sorry for all this. I really am just a messenger, I swear. I can understand that you all probably wish to discuss this amongst yourselves, so I'll just go. And just like that, the screen went blank. Shit. This is not good. Do I need to repeat myself? This is not a good joke. It's none of the elements of a solid joke. In fact, I would call it quite the bad joke. It's not a joke, you fucking moron. Are you serious? Duh. Hi. It's a joke. It's not. It is. It really is. Wait to shut up, not helping. Hello. Mr. or Miss Kidnapper. As you may be aware, I have considerable influence at a rather large company and a level head. I respect what you are doing as simply business, and am willing to aid you in getting the best deal. If you would allow me to negotiate, trust there would not be a mistake. I get sounds as a more powerful tool, but I do not like having my taste time wasted.
Is she being serious right now?
Of course I am, sir. Talking with me is the optimal course. The kidnapper, I am sure, is rational.
You're sure they're rational?
No! Dontay let out a scream. Seemed as though he had recomposed himself for a minute, but he was once again on the floor, screaming. No. He continued to shake. Once again, Joan walked over to lend a comforting hand. Hey now, hey, easy, you're okay. You're okay. Gonna get through this. Gonna get through this. Yeah, sure, yeah. Here with you, breathe. You're okay. Am I seriously gonna die? Here? Like this? As fucking F. As like the fucking F. Freya dropped to her knees. Oh, divine savior, architect of the right way to live. Trust that I know this is your intent. I read the road to Wins to her immediate safety as soon as it would be convenient, sir.
What are you doing?
What does it look like more? I'm praying. Come on, join in. Prayers are multiplicative. If it leads to salvation and more importantly, short-term safety, I will continue to walk your path and lead others in my stead. Even if they don't want to. No, I'm not above kidnapping, you know. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Just trying to help. Clearly people are not okay, or fear would quickly turn to rage. Case in point, Brock walked over to me silently.
This you're doing? This the family's doing?
Excuse me? Mr. Leiden, I would have thought you would know better.
No, I don't know shit. This sounds like bullshit. You fucking us? There are a bunch of us here, Travis here. What the fuck is your game?
Brock was the first to speak up, given some of the others' stares. It was clear he was not alone in his suspicions. Only natural, given that this is our hotel, but massively inconvenient. In case you forgot, I am here. More importantly, Nikky and Kerry are here. Do you seriously think anybody in the Gats family would put those two in jeopardy? I get this is scary, but you're jumping at shadows.
I'm jumping at credible fucking suspicions. Your family set this up. Your old family brought us here. Your family controls the hotel. You're the ones who would pull some shit like this. I'd like you to give us some real answers or else. Hey now, big guy. Let's ease up, yeah? Got out of town. Scared to stop arresting the lady. Doubtful she knows more than you. Trapping herself and the kids down here would be a mighty stupid plan. So what? Believe her?
Perfidy looked over at me, giving me a glance.
Yeah, matter of fact, I do. The Cats are good people. Here to help the town, not hurt it. More to the point, I can't even fathom a point to all this.
Hey, there's no point. Maybe they're just sociopaths. Please, I just want to leave. Yeah, everybody, let's just calm down, okay? This ain't gonna help anything or anyone. Get mad like this. Yeah, that's how chaos starts. We can all be cool and be safe. So we'll be out of here in 2 shakes of a horse's leg. Are you kidding? This is not time for blind optimism, dude. Nikky, shut the hell up. Ow! Augusta made a show of laughing at this whole display, to the annoyance of all present. They excessively turned the attention to her. Oh, pay me no mind. I'm not judging or anything. Freaking out's natural. Hell, I would be freaking out. Probably should be. Sure, I noticed something that means we're likely safe, but it's a small something. Probably nothing. Certainly not worth putting faith in.
I mean, it's the talk of the ransom, right? If someone pays the ransom, we're all out, yeah?
Go on. I think Sausage was rather fortunate. Not the kidnapping, of course, but the method. We are graced with the perfect crime. Seriously? Who gives a shit? I think we all should. After all, are you all aware as to the reason kidnapping victims are harmed? Why? Simple. To remove evidence. Kidnappers are, in their bones, criminals. Looking to get away with the crime. If you could identify a voice, or location, or timeline, those are all not favorable to the crime. But us, we have no more insight than those on the outside. The value we provide investigators is null. The only thing harming us would accomplish, and I mean only thing, is increase the severity of the crime. A ransom, a serious matter certainly, one that will be pursued. A mass murder via an underground hotel. It shall be the case of the decade. The biggest thing is the Jade incident.
Oh, another reference.
Our would-be captor will be no longer able to get any sleep. Thus, it is in their utmost interest to keep us safe and sound.
What if we aren't here for ransom? What if it's like a revenge thing?
I suppose they cannot entirely eliminate the possibility. Still, if that was the aim, I can think of much better ways of torturing us. But time shall tell. The kid's entirely correct.
She is?
Of course, to be expected. She's pretty bright. Ah, you're just saying that. You ask me this? Annoying, but nothing to be afraid of. That is surely an overstatement. Perhaps, but only slightly. See, this whole thing's pretty simple. Somebody is looking to extort the Gats. Specifically, Mrs. Gats, being the head of a big fancy corporation. She loves her kids, she's got plenty of money, she'll pay money for her kids. All of this happens to be the simplest way to make that happen.
But the lady who was sick is behind this. It was the one who was integrated with us setting up Campbell. All it takes is injecting some malicious code, changing the access codes, and everything will be set. Really, this was the only time this could happen. So until it was officially out of development, the code would be locked, and accessing the inner workings of Campbell would be far more restricted.
Like Augusta said, this is ransom, plain and simple, with Nikky and Kerry being the main hostages.
Glenda could also be a target.
That is likely. Goldberg is bigger than Nestec after all. Heather shrugged. Either or, both most likely. Point is, those three are the likely hostages. Rest of us, collateral. Wrong place, wrong time.
That is...
But it's fine. I trust Mr. Gatz will pay up to keep his kids safe.
I trust my superiors will act similarly.
There we go. As we pointed out, after the ransom is paid, no reason not to let us out. All we have to do is sit and wait.
Exactly. Excellently put, Miss Prin. It was a good time as ever to regain control of the conversation. I realize this is horrible. I cannot apologize enough for all this, even if it was not our intention. Clearly it was not on us for not having enough security measures in place. We accept the responsibility.
Get better.
I said I cannot change the past, nor our current circumstances. We'll just have to weather them. For now, let's set some ground rules for staying here. We should have mandatory meals at 12 and 7 every day.
Mandatory?
It's a little authoritarian, you know. Oh, but great idea. Here.
Simply a measure to ensure that everything is going fine. Frequent group checkups can act as safety.
I think this makes sense.
Yeah, so do I. Got that settled. Apparently need a elixir for meals, so we should also work the jobs that Campbell sets up. The hotel is still fully functional and designed for people to stay for long periods of time. There are plenty of people around to help fight fear or boredom. We can do this. The kidnappers have every incentive to let us out. The only danger comes if we allow panic to emerge. Let's make sure it does not emerge.
Well said. Honestly, we're the lucky ones, when you think about it. I mean, think, we just scored a free vacation. This is the best kidnapping ever.
Reynard's glee was clearly forced, but it was good for the group. Yeah, so far it is kind of positive in the sense that, like, yeah, it's just a ransom, and we're just staying here for a while. Sure, we were threatened to, he might kill us if we break some rules, but that's about it. I'm wondering what the twist is, because obviously it's not going to be a full-on Danganronpa thing where he's like, oh yeah, you have to kill someone to get out, ooh, that's the big rule, ooh. But no, there's got to be something else to it. Maybe that, maybe just more that interpersonal conflicts end up arising anyway within these circumstances. But I don't know, We'll have to see how Chapter 1 goes, because the demo is supposed to reach up to the first trial, or whatever you'd call it. I forget if that's how it was described. This is supposed to have some type of Danganronpa type trial, so the demo goes up to the first that, and so we should be able to get a glimpse of that before the demo ends.
Now you ask me, people are getting cranky because it's late.
It is not that late.
No, but it's late enough, especially with all this mayhem about. People get stir crazy all this sleep. I say a break, go to our rooms, clear our heads with a good night's sleep, yeah.
Good idea, Reynard. Let's do just that.
You were the man.
Not exactly felt easy, but what was there to do? We had come to something of a conclusion. Those rules? God, I hope my imagination was just too active. I hope I was too much of a lawyer. Because if I was right, as long as I kept the peace, we should be fine. After the meeting, people began to disperse. Most would soon go to bed. Not me, not yet. There was another important meeting that needed to come first. As soon as we were reasonably out of the way, I yanked Nikky and Kerry.
Hey, serious? Get off me.
Quiet, you two are coming to my room. Meeting, now.
Jeez, that's all I had to say.
I got the two and led them to my room. So we made our way in. Twins went and sat on the couch. Fuck. Up to the bed. Shit, this all was. I took a deep breath.
So, we aren't behind this, right?
Kerry, what the fuck are you talking about?
I thought it was worth clarifying. After all, she was the one who dragged us here for some secret info or whatever.
No, Kerry, I have no idea what is going on. That's the precise reason why getting everything in a row is important. Understood? Kerry nodded. Nikky nodded too. I guess just the general sentence. Okay. First things first. The tablet, open it up. Security settings, added my... hold on. Accidentally hit. Added my handprint such that it would unlock the room and tablet. Held it out to those two. You two, add your handprints.
Huh?
You heard me.
I did, but why?
It's in case things go wrong, okay? Those are worst case scenarios. And one, I want you two to be able to get into my room. Didn't look like Nikky and Kerry fully understood my reasoning, but they went ahead. Most of their handprints were accepted. Just in case, I also added a 6-digit password real quick. There we go. Put it with the tablet. So, to be extremely fucking clear, This is an emergency measure thing. Do not let anybody else in here, understood? Also, don't let anybody into your rooms, obviously. In general, be on guard.
Duh. How dumb do you think we are? It's okay, Miss Ire. I know the obvious explanation is for her benefit. That right, or do you...
Not the time. I'm still having a headache. Ugh.
Miss Ire, what is going on? You have to have some idea.
Really being ransomed right now? That'd be the most obvious idea, yes. As you know, your parents have money and care about you quite a lot. Those are the requirements for a good ransoming, as well as opportunity, which we have clearly supplied. This is certainly an elaborate form of ransom, which is annoying, but it should be fairly pedestrian.
What a fucking asshole. What if I'm the person behind this?
Can I guess this day would come someday?
What are you talking about?
What do you think? We're rich. You think we wouldn't be a target for something like this one day?
I thought people would have some amount of morality. They wouldn't be depraved monsters. Oh, how awful. Now Pop is gonna have to shell out a few bucks. Boo-hoo. I'm sorry, you're on the kidnapper side of this.
Of course not. I'm just saying it's wild to act like this is some unthinkable monstrous act and not just, you know, a normal crime.
They're so fucking horrible. A part of me can't get enough of their fucking bickering.
Hey, you two, focus. I'll have plenty of time to talk to you later. Deal with this for now.
Too unquiet. I expected this whole would not last long.
The facts are simple. Your parents love you so much, they'll do whatever it takes to bring you back safe. Therefore, you trust them to handle the outside. We, on the other hand, need to handle the inside. Now, that means threat assessment.
Threat assessment?
Hear me. Most important thing is to figure out what's up with the other guests. Start with the three you two didn't like. Say, Augusta, what's her deal?
Are you calling Augusta a threat now? She's harmless.
Oh, and
does have some weird ideas about her family. Lots of theories.
Would you act on them?
That would surprise me. Of course she wouldn't. Really, she makes me more sad than anything else. She really just wants a friend. She wants a friend. She should consider not acting like a total loon. Yeah, you're a real fountain of personality.
Quiet. Deep breaths, Janet. Axel, what's his problem with you two?
His problem is that he's a little bitch. I don't know, his beef with you is justified. Seriously? Duh. You made him a total laughingstock. I'm sorry, I just can't. It never fucking ends. It never fucking ends with these two. They just can't help themselves. I get why Janet acts like this. How do you survive this? How do you mentally live with these fucking toddlers? Because literally, I cannot imagine what they were like as actual toddlers, as like 10-year-olds and fuck. See on his side with this? Was one comment. A dude corrected me for the umpteenth time. Was being super annoying. Told him off. I haven't been able to get him off my jock since. You called him Mosquito. The nickname stuck. It's not because it's true. If Mosquito wants a new name, he should try not pissing off every single classmate of his. See, Kerry's beef is entirely self-inflicted. Meanwhile, he has no good reason to be mad at me. He's just pissed I'm keeping him from top of class. His fault he gets worse grades.
How deep is this grudge?
Who knows? The whole thing is delusional. No idea why he cares so much. It's a stupid title. Who cares who has it?
You clearly do, quite a bit. Otherwise, why did I have to cover for you after stealing those test answers?
Nikky immediately blushed. Aww. It was one time. It already apologized like a billion times. I was losing my mind. I was dead with stress. It won't happen again. Are you serious? Shut up. That is actually hilarious. Did Mr. Genius try to steal a test and fuck up?
Here, get off your high horse. After all, I also had to prevent your vandalism from getting out.
Vandalism? Wait, you mean what happened to the statue of our school's mascot? Kerry, the fuck? That was you? Why the hell would you do that? It was a dare, okay? That is not a reason. Hey, point of bringing these incidents up is that I have had to deal with both of your immaturity. Yeah, both made mistakes. So instead of snapping at each other, focus on being better, okay? Because of your actions, Axel has a problem with both of you. Things so serious, that might matter. You're growing up. Things will start mattering soon. Be better. Now, Gwen, what happened with her?
Hey, to spit it out. It's important stuff, okay? Not the two continue to wipe my stare, or each other's for that matter. Nikky developed a serious interest in his shoes, while Kerry admired the ceiling. Come on, you two, talk.
You just screw her over too.
Exact opposite.
I'll say. Would you shut up?
What's going on, you two? Be real.
You know, I was hanging out with her a while ago.
I do?
Well, I was kind of secretly dating her.
Oh. How the fuck did I miss that? I mean, their personal lives wasn't high on my priority list, but still.
And, okay, how the fuck did I miss that?
It's certainly bold of Gwen.
Yeah, we had something. I'm sorry, okay? Oh, look, that bitch is crazy. Gwen 2 timing, what the fuck?
God, imagine being that kind of person. Holy hell. But like, that bitch is crazy. Just thinking that in the same night. Ew, it's so gross. Oh, that is... I can see why they're embarrassed, because that is gross on a lot of levels. Like, not just the cheating bit, but they do not want to think about this. No. Knowing how much they hate each other, too. It's, blah. It's fucking disgusting and entirely your fault. I'm sorry. If you hadn't seduced her... Sorry, is that how she told it? Look, it's my first good relationship, and who knows? No, she was fucking us both at the same time. Not a good relationship. Oh, shut up, don't remind me. Case in fucking point. Look, I get you're romantic or whatever, but the fact that you still somehow think that relationship had anything close to a shot is delusional. Okay, well, I don't think that's going to be relevant, so we can just ignore that for now. My teenage drama was a lot simpler back in my day. Moving on, let's think about other threats. For instance, Brock may be an issue. Yeah, I was up with him earlier. That was so weird. He's recently been less than stable. What does that mean? There have been complaints. I did not think this would come up. That crazy didn't feel targeted at us. Unclear. Could be random lashing out. Either way, keep an eye on him. I would also ask you to be nice to Glenda. Really? He's seriously trying to salvage a business deal at this point? I shook my head. Maybe not because I am suspicious of her. Why? Stay on her good side, and generally avoid her when you can. Try thinking about the other guests. Reynard, Perfidy, Heather, they're all trustworthy. Try to stay with one of them if you can. Not Freya? Why you bring up Freya? I don't know, she seems cool. Just because she's religious and stuff. I don't know remotely enough to make a determination one way or the other. I'd be surprised if she was actively dangerous, but she doesn't make the trust list. Well, as for threats, I think we've gone over everybody you have to watch out for. What about Val? Dude's sketchy as hell. You can trust Val. I'm sorry, the fuck? He's smart. He's not a danger to you two. Also, you should probably trust him more than the others. Seriously? Yes. What about Dontay? Nikki? What? I know no total of jack shit about him. Yeah, I'd be surprised if he was a real danger, but you can't be too careful. Why are we going over all this? I mean, threat assessment? Aren't we safe? God, how stupid are you? Of course we're not. Everything should be fine. Violence is restricted by the rules, and Mom and Dad should handle the ransom. But being naive, in this situation, we're... At this point, I realized that both of them were on the verge of tears. Oh, shit. What was I thinking? Of course, they're just kids. Hell, I've been checking this entire argument. How did that not set off alarm bells earlier? Very bickering like usual, but it was clear the two were in heavy denial about what was going on. And I've been just increasing their fears with this talk. Of course. How did I not realize? Shit, I'm not equipped for this sort of thing. Here to look out for the twins. Not emotionally support them. I don't know how to. But here we are. Need to try. Okay, listen, you two. I worry, yeah? I'm a worrier. That's basically my job. And most of this conversation was me just being paranoid. Wanted to do due diligence. Get to the essential bits, but none of this will likely matter. We're all good. Like you mentioned, Campbell is outlawing violence. Plus, there's no need for violence. I'll be out in no time. It could be out tomorrow. Just, you know, look out for each other. Be smart. Right. Seriously going to be fine, you two. I get things are scary, but the situation is handled. Looked over and put a hand on each of the twins' shoulders. I'm going to protect you two. I'll be perfectly safe, okay? Yeah, of course. Right. Okay. I'll do it for long enough. Go on and get some sleep. Think about what you want to do tomorrow. Got some time to kill, you know? Two nodded and made their way out of the room. Couldn't get a read on how effective my reassurance was. At least I tried. But they felt safe. So didn't. Fact was, I'm extremely unconvinced things will be fine. Especially considering... But I am here. Remember my duty? To look out for those two. It's a job Mrs. Gatson trusted me with. So the Gats, to some, might seem shallow. Considering what I was like before, it is nothing but. It wasn't just a matter of gratitude for what they'd done for me. I certainly was grateful. It wasn't just a sense of familial protection, though I might consider the Gats the closest thing I have to a family. This was my purpose. Why I was here in Stag Bluff. Why I was here at all. Could have gone without one. Could have kept living my life, my empty life. But now, I was a protector of the family that founded Stag Bluff. That was Stag Bluff. That had led the town since its inception. That represented who we were. Not just that. I was the weapon of a company that was saving lives. Saving the world. The good Nasdaq did. The developments they create. They'd outlast every one of us. Gats are more than a legacy. They were an important source of positivity that uplifted this whole accursed city. If I could add to that legacy in even a small way, it would all be worth it. Right now, the most important thing I could do was protecting the Gats' legacy in a literal sense. Twins were the future. Nothing would happen to them. Not while I still breathed. There was work to be done tomorrow. But good work requires energy.
And so I went over to my bed, drifted off to sleep. Given the circumstances, you'd think it would take a while to actually get some rest. You'd be wrong. This show sure is trash, huh? This is news to me. The show ran for 12 seasons, and I'm on the 6th one right now. It's been stupid for some time. But a show being stupid is one thing. Is this like a Monica with theater? Is this Campbell talking? A show being stupid in the exact same way 6 times in a row is something else. I mean, the killer is the same one it's always been. A thoughtful new friend who was very conspicuously being guided in the investigation from the start. I mean, for fuck's sake. In the second episode, he confessed to knowing the specific method the culprit used to steal a key. How the hell could these characters not see the obvious villain standing right in front of them? I mean, I get the screenwriter needed to drag out the conflict a bit, but at a certain point, I began to strain belief. Nobody in real life could be so blind to the criminal standing right there. Especially considering the main character has been through this song and dance 5 times before this. You'd think he'd grow half a brain. If I had any good sense, I'd watch something else. This was trash. Everything was trash. Why not stick with what was familiar? You had another 6 seasons to go. Maybe it'd get better sooner or later. For now, though, I decided to stop at the less than compelling cliffhanger and check on other news. How are my investments doing? So-so. This was great. More, my readings had been missing the mark lately. Ah well, fate's imprecise. Maybe the signs are more long-term. For now, I should stay the course. Speaking of readings, he still got to the desk. Been a minute since I checked in on the state of things. Maybe that in itself was a sign. That I'd gone this long without checking the desk and everything was fine. Please. What was I thinking? I want to be without the cards. I had lost enough by ignoring the readings. I was in no mood to lose anymore. So then... Oh. Pat Peleus. Oh mighty Tarot. What does the day have in store? Related to Aksel, I drew. The tower, upright. That wasn't good. That was very, very, very bad. Sudden upheaval, destruction, chaos. First time I drawn the tower, I shuddered the memory. In fact, every time I had drawn the tower, things got worse. Couldn't leave it like this. Let's get some more details. Oh mighty Tarot. Where will this tragedy strike? I drew. 10 of Swords, reversed. Under the ground? That can't be right. Was I interpreting this wrong? 10 of Swords reversed represented something buried, lingering beneath the surface. Taken literally, that's just something like a mining accident. Well, I'm no miner, nor is my family. Pretty heartless way of thinking, but the world is full of tragedies. Best I can do is prevent any from befalling me. Speaking of, mighty Tarot, who should I do? I drew. The Hanged Man upright. I see. Good. Surrender, or in other words, there's nothing to do. Tragedy is already in effect. Might as well continue living. And on that note, I was hungry. Some delivery would hit the spot. I flew over to grab the phone, which I had left charging. Turned it on, I noticed. 7 missed phone calls. 22 missed texts. Mother was frantically trying to get a hold of me. Seriously? She's actually reaching out. Something was done. Oh no. Oh no, I get it. This is like a short bit in between the days. This is we're seeing the outside. We're seeing Aksel's relative finding out about the kidnapping and interesting. That's what's kind of the thing with Danganronpa too. We don't get the outside perspective of what's going on. That's always part of the twist. So what's going on here? She was actually reaching out. Something must be serious. Really skimming through her text, I was more confused about what was happening than when I started. One thing easily stood out. A link. Looked on the web address and... What the hell? Seriously, what time is it? Oh, we're back to... what's her name? Janet again. I still went to my tablet sitting by my bed. Man, it was the morning, but too fucking early. Something going disastrously wrong? Oh, I'd be more urgency to the knocks were that the case. Is this one of the twins complaining about something pitiful? Was it the twins? No, I gave them the handprint. Went through that trouble and they didn't even fucking use it. I'm going to be pissed. One way to find out. Got up, walked over to the door. Just in case, I ready myself for the unexpected. Turned out that was unnecessary, though I couldn't call the person greeting me expected. Yo, how's it going on this lovely morning? Well, your timing's as good as it's always been. Early bird gets the worm, Jan. We Mavericks have to keep on our toes. Without consulting me, the man just walked into my room, taking a seat on my bed. Great, glad this is how I was starting my day. Seemingly wandered in aimlessly, I cleared my throat. I hope I'm not inconveniencing you. Are you up to something? If you consider a good night's sleep something, then yes, I was up to something very important. Alright, sorry. Just figured it'd be best to choose a meeting at a time that avoids prying eyes. We do need to meet, right? I don't know what you mean. Could be good twos, would ya? Well, hello now. You can give me your matching orders, boss. I heard a deep sigh. You fucking idiot. Absolute goddamn moron. Oh, she did say he was safe. I guess he's under her pay. Probably fair, but could I ask why I'm getting those labels? The cameras, you idiot. He was just producing footage of our connection. Then our lovely kidnapper knows. Seriously? I think I did it already.
Why would they?
Fair, fair. Hey, so we know each other. That's a public record. Nothing new there.
Yeah, but you call me boss is not.
Look, I thought you were the one obsessed with getting priorities in order. Surely we can agree that there are currently bigger things to be concerned with, yeah? So the criminal who has us in prison might see footage that vaguely implies you have some sort of working relationship. Big deal. What exactly are they gonna do with that? It's not the thing they'd be worried about, you know?
Still, it speaks to a lack of caution.
Yeah. Respectfully, ma'am.
Just get to it, would you?
Sure thing. So, like, this whole trapped underground thing. This is you guys, right?
Seriously?
Hey, it is okay. I thought so. That was my instinct. Just figured it was worth double checking, you know?
Consider us double checked.
How'd you loud and clear, boss? Fortunately. Also, y'all being behind this would have been easy on my mind. Otherwise, kind of freaking out here just a little bit.
It's fine, chill. A simple ransoming, nothing more. Both the Gats' children are at stake. I trust that proper measures are being deployed above ground. I'm sure of their competence. This entire situation will blow over shortly.
Yeah, I figured that was the case. Also figured that since we're the ones on the inside, my services might be called for.
Presumptuous.
So?
Yeah, listen up. I don't have anything major for you, thank God. Instead, I want you to watch over the twins.
I got a spy on them?
It's a little blunt.
It's not of interpreters, boss.
I was looking for you to keep an eye on them. Stay around them if you can. Be present.
Sounds easy enough. Isn't that kind of your job?
It is, and I'll be attempting to watch over them as well. Or if I stay close, I'll work out what I'm doing. She'll either annoy or worry them. Both outcomes are counterproductive. Plus, there are some other matters I'd like to attend to. Hence the need to bring you in.
Gotcha. Oh.
I'll grab my bedsheet and put it up to his nose.
Are
you kidding me? Ugh. So fucking gross.
I was panicking.
That isn't a sign of how you acted at pressure.
What's the big deal?
I sleep on that.
Oh, right.
I looked out of the corner of the bedsheet he was holding. Then he grabbed it with both hands and ripped off the infected section.
No, problem solved.
Sure, whatever. Who needs a full bedsheet?
Exactly. What are we talking about?
Your duty.
Right. Okie dokie. Operation Protect the Brats. On it. Want me to? I can act as a godfather to those two.
You are not acting as a godfather.
Really? I thought it was fitting. After all, you've got a whole godmother vibe going on there.
Okay, well, I'm not their godmother. And even if I was, I'd still struggle to follow the thought process. Speaking of those thoughts, perhaps I should remind you that you're not being paid for them.
You know you'd be lost without me.
Without a paddle. Now, we'll get on it.
Yeesh, we used to breathe. We used to banter. Whatever happened to that?
No, we didn't.
Sure we did.
We absolutely did not.
We did, back in the old days.
You mean when we were teens?
Yeah, you were fun back then.
And you were into low life. Times change. Could you do your duty or what?
Boss, I respond better to positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement. Might dishing out a bit of that now and then. It's cool. I'm honest, I'm not exactly looking forward to spending some time shadowing with some punks. But if you're so kindly begging, well, how could I resist? Silence is a cop-out, you know? Okay, yeesh. Point made, orders relayed. See you around, boss.
Glad Val finally made his way out of the room. Idiot. He's a reliable one, so it shakes out in the end. Someone completely willing to embrace a shady reputation to the public was useful to have on a hidden payroll. Useful for this and that. Bit of a Swiss Army knife for my personal use. Of course, I could deal without the man's personality. He has some inexplicable need to act all friendly. I had a good amount of trust in him. If I was watching out for the twins, that should free me out considerably. In the meantime, I should be the one looking out more proactively for threats. Right now, the enemy's attention. Best thing I could do is gather information, as much as I can on the other guests. Hopefully, if I can ingratiate myself with them, I'll know what to look out for. Oh, I skipped past the tutorial, never mind. I also took a screenshot, it seems. I just wanted to save, because I think that was the good time for it. It's unfortunate, because I think I just skipped the tutorial, but oh well. That's kind of what I wanted to do anyway, because, yeah, we were going for just under 3 hours now, and I started the stream a bit later than I otherwise would have. I would have wanted to go for a bit more, but no, it's about enough now. I'm tired, and we got a good chunk in. We're a few scenes into Chapter 1, which gets like the intro across. I would say I want to do another stream soonish, but also it's like there's still months before the actual game comes out, so I don't mind waiting it out a bit, especially if I end up being busy. So don't expect an immediate follow-up. I think it's also might be wise in the sense that they made it clear the game isn't finished and that even the demo still has some technical faults that need to be patched out, so maybe an update could be released in between if I'm lucky, and that makes the rest of this experience smoother.
But until then, this is kind of what I want to be. I think this is good enough. We got a lot of introductions to the characters, which honestly I'm a fan. I think this is good. It's like, I like that we have this type of varied cast that everyone has different personal relationships with each other, where I feel like your average death game or Danganronpa would have a lot of strangers. There's a very interconnected web of stuff going on here, especially in like, you'd always notice like, oh, this character's more important. They have a special relationship to the protagonist. A lot of them already do. The twins are important for a lot of reasons. Same goes for Joan. She has backstory stuff with her, going on with her. Who else? I mean, there's obviously Val, but who got shown up at the end there to have something going on. But there was other stuff too that I'm slipping on. Gage also is like relevant to like the actual business side of this whole thing, and so is Brock. It's like, it feels very interconnected, whereas you know, it's usually strangers in death games, which I think will help flesh this out, especially if we get to see a lot of the outside too, because that was Peleus. That guy's related to Aksel. If we're gonna be getting his perspective on the outside, that's gonna be really interesting to see. And honestly, I'm like really looking forward to how this is gonna go, because I think there's a lot of potential for a different drama, especially because like they haven't like set a hard rule on this being a Danganronpa clone. I'm curious to see how much they replicate that formula, if at all. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I'm gonna sign off. Just for the 3 hours. That's good enough for me. So, I'll catch you later. Bye.